stream. This is for mature audiences only. Must be 18 years and older. There will be no doxing, slurs, religion, or politics, or any form of harassment. Be respectful to myself, the host, chat, and mods. So we're going to do recap. Let's begin.
Like about 50 I am your hungover host. Yes, I am. Yo, so I ordered like about 15 minutes ago, right? I ordered some Mexican food. I ordered a burrito and a couple of other things because I'm big back, whatever. I said, let me do a stream until my food comes. Yo, it literally came during the intro where the music was playing. It came in like 15 minutes. It's already here. So thank you all for coming. And I will see you on the next one. Bye. It's literally sitting in front of me. It smells so good. And I thought it was going to take like an hour. And now it's here. So I know it. So what? I'm debating my people or my food. My people or my food. So, and he gonna wait. And he gonna wait. So I'm just smelling it. So that's gonna be it for now until the stream is over. And yeah, as far as the music is concerned, so I wanted to play like Soul Train music. Because believe it or not, I used to watch the Soul Train. I was born in '73, but I don't know. I think it was still on, wasn't it? In the '80s or whatever. Yeah, I can do a mukbang. I wanted to play Soul Train music, so that's what I got. How's everybody doing? Good to see you guys. I didn't get much sleep, to be honest with you. Maybe 6 hours, and that's not enough when I'm hungover. But I'm sure after the stream I eat, I'll go back to bed. I'll play music and eat too. Oh, I will. Why did you start a live if you're eating, huh? Why did you start a live if you're... Because I figured, hi, Charlene. I figured the food's going to take a while, but I'm not going to eat now. I'm going to talk to my people, and then I'm going to eat. I figured I can stream and, an hour will go by and then the food comes and yada, yada, yada. But anyway, how was y'all's doing? I hope you're having a great weekend. I don't know what's going on. To be honest with you, Shani and Rev haven't done anything. I checked their community post. I checked their streams and everything. Nothing is there. Did someone say in the chat that they're coming to New York? Did Love Bomb Lisa say that? Let me tell you, they're not going to make it in New York City. I can guarantee that. They are not going to make it in New York City. You don't see a morbidly obese person getting around in New York City. They just stay home. Hey, Tina Boo. Hey, Amber Marie. Hello, everybody that's here. No, they're not? Okay, because I know Mr. YMCA over there was saying that we're going to go to New York City or something. Oh, you imagine them in New York? Okay. Honey, I can't imagine them in New York. Yeah, I mean, where are they going to stay? The hotels are expensive. I'm on the phone and not burst in chat. Okay, Charlie, no problem. Oh, I couldn't imagine. Yeah. Ow, my back. What's new, guys? Anything? Have I missed anything since yesterday that y'all want to fill me in? Wait, what happened? If I even say New York, my account is less $1,000. It's like $10 for gas. Gas is really expensive. My gosh. I'm glad that I don't have to worry about gas, honey. Between gas and insurance. I don't know how y'all's do it. And then car payment? Damn. How's a year late? I had to drink my coffee this morning with, oh, Trevor. I'm sorry. $3.99. Okay, Lee, that's not too bad. But I've seen in the 5s. I've heard California is in the 7s. Just the diffies going off and thinking they're really we diffy, we sexy, we wonky eye, and we diffy, and we diffy. Storm, what do you pay over there? Because Storm is in Canada. The whole country is in lockdown? Yeah, you were telling me, David. Ireland is in the knockdown. Yes, California here, it's high. Tina, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. And y'all, they got SUVs that y'all pay already $100, $125 to fill it up. Come on now. $389 here in Minnesota. That's not bad. Hey, that's not too bad compared to here. David rides a tricycle with a flat tire in there. Here in Virginia, gas is averaging $3.79 to $4.10. What is the average price of gas? I don't even know. I don't know what it is. It was $2.20 a little here in Canada. $2.20? That's all it is? Hell. That's cheap. That is cheap. Y'all must charge close to nothing in a taxi or Uber. You getting me a horse? I need me a horse too, bro. I know we think it's bad here, but I remind myself that the other states have it worse. Yes. Alabama and Georgia have gas at $3 per gallon. Charlene, that's not bad. I think anywhere from 3 to high 3s is okay. When you reach the 4s and up, it's expensive, especially if you do a lot of commuting, a lot of driving and stuff. It could be very costly. Going back and forth to work, people don't, work right around the corner. And if you have SUVs, I know Charlene has a big Bronco. That's expensive to fill up. And then if you put super, my cars, most of them, I had to put premium. It literally tells you when you open up the gas gauge. Make sure you put premium in there, you cheap old witch. Yeah, you got to put premium in there. And I know a lot of people these days, they're like, oh, I don't care. I just put the regular. Like my aunt has a fancy smitchy car. She's like, oh, I don't care. But I was like, no, you're not supposed to do it. Does anybody else do that? Does anybody have a car that says does anybody like car require premium? And you're just like, you know what? I'm the boss of this. You have a Bronco too? Hey. My man takes premium. Okay. Yeah, I always put premium. I didn't mess with it. I did not mess with it. And my father used to say back in the day, you better put premium. Don't put no cheap stuff. No, I wasn't only a Frenchman. Like my fuzzy, I live in the country, Vermont. I got 2 cats. The vet said it's $1,300 to $1,700 per cat to clean the teeth. What is going on? You ain't got a toothbrush in there? No. You listen to me. You go and get yourself an Oral-B. Listen to me. Go to Target or Dollar Store 1. Get yourself an Oral-B toothbrush. Okay? And get yourself some Colgate toothpaste. And you brush them teeth real good. Okay? And the gums too. And massage it and all that stuff. No. That's too much damn money. Sonicare. You damn right. Hells no. I love you too, Candy, but that's just disgusting. You know what? These vets, they know that your pet is your, best friend, and they act like they know it all, and whatever they tell you is the true word because they're the doctor, and your pet can't tell you what is wrong, and they're going to come in, and he going to wait, and he going to say, oh, your cat got gingivitis, and he need oral surgery, and this, that, the other. No, listen. Y'all get second opinion. Trust me. You can get a second opinion. That's ridiculous. And this damn burrito smells so damn good. I paid $1,200 to get Husky mixed. Damn. It's very important to have a good relationship with your vet. Very, very important. And they say becoming a veterinarian is one of the hardest doctors because you have to know so many different types of animals. Eat, Husky, we don't mind. Hey, this burrito is so damn big, I'll make a complete mess out of myself. My laptop will have all rice and beans and sour cream and cheese and queso and guacamole and pico de gallo. And did I say beans? It's okay. No, I can wait. I need to build up my, tolerance to wait. You guys, anything else new? Have y'all heard anything in the grapevine? I heard it through the grapevine. I went into G-Man's chat yesterday. He had some, weirdo on panel. And I just went in and I said, am I blocked? And I completely derailed him. He got so damn excited. The subject changed. And it was all about Hussy. He dropped the link for me to go on panel. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Yes. He became very nasty. He's like, I'm coming to your house. I'm coming this. Dude, do whatever you want. Thank you, Kristen. I love you too. But if you think you're going to make threats and then you're coming over here and I'm not going to do what I have to do, you're highly mistaken. Do whatever you want. You're weird, dude. And then he's saying, I can't react to his stuff, right? He said, oh, you can't react to my stuff. You need permission. Oh, but yesterday he pulls up his phone with that weirdo on panel and he starts reacting to my video. So what did I do? I privated it. It went good. See, you know what you like to say? You stupid. You stupid. No, honey. No. And by the way, did you hear him reading text messages? So somebody dropped text messages. The lady dropped text messages of her and Carrie. And he was reading it. The man can't read, honey. He can't read. He's terrible. And you making fun of people while getting their GED? No. I'd rather somebody go back to school and get their GED than anything else. My vet is a family friend and is so good to us. That's nice. Could you no. And you gonna wait? No what? G-Man was sexually aroused. Oh my God. Hey Dusty. He's I don't know. He's just too much. I think he needs therapy. Oh my stars, my chat is stuck. Okay, here we go. I've been looking for a new vet, but I need one that can handle a reactive dog. Oh. What happened to Donna's dad? Hold on. Donna's your dad sick, honey? You went to college on a GED? Well, there you go. Shit. I've been kicked from a certain person's Discord and haven't said anything bad about anyone, but that's okay. I was having a hard time getting on it anyway. Are you talking about Carrie, hon? Carrie kicked you out? Or are you talking about them? Those people we don't bring up their name. You can mention Cat. Oh, really? Okay. I'm sorry. You've been nothing but nice to all of us. All of us. Present all the time. Good energy. Good people. It's not fair. David left. Just so you guys know. David left the Discord yesterday. And I mean, he can tell you, but we spoke, so he told me everything. So he went into Discord and people were talking shit about his what did they say, David? They were talking shit about your what? Character or something. And I know Bucket. You know Bucket for Christ? A Bucket for Christ said something like we should get rid of David. So David was like, I'll just leave. So I love it here and enjoy chatting with you. And I really love you here too, Donna. I do. It is so high school, but you know what, Lauren? It happens like on a regular. Literally happens on a fucking regular. And then we're so quick to judge other people and their behavior and blah, blah, blah. I mean, while we're doing it, you know, also. People just don't know how to appreciate something good anymore. They really don't. And by the way, I wanted to say, done and done. Did I tell you guys I blocked her? Yeah, I think I told you I blocked her. I am neutral in this situation. I will not speak bad about husband. I will not speak bad, and that's totally respected too. I'm not picking or choosing. If she doesn't want me around, that's fine. Yeah, we love you too, eh? David says what? Idiots in her comments saying I'm playing both sides. No. You've never done that. She's deleted a lot of her comments. The ones that are calling her out or on my side, she's been deleting them. I'm not deleting anything. There's a couple of comments there or whatever that aren't good. But she is deleting. Listen, at this point, I don't want any new friends. Whatever I have now is enough. Oh, and she's saying that I used her for donos for my channel. Somebody left a comment, a troll. This person's a troll. And she's told me, I know this person, I don't like them either. So they left a comment that Hussey used you. And she's like, bullseye. I used you? Let's sit and think. what I've given you and what you've given me, and we can do a quick return. I'll give you everything you've given me, and you give me everything I've given you. Fair? Yeah, she said that. I have a screenshot. No, I have a screenshot. Let me read to you because I'm not always good with verbatim stuff. I have it. Hold on. So this person said, this mofo used you for an audience this way. I got your back. And she hearted it. And now she says, can I get your email? Or are you on Discord? And then there was another one. Hold on. He can't keep friends if he's not benefiting from them. And she put bullseye. Oh, really, Storm? This Capone boxer, who is a troll and has been kicked out of so many different communities, she turned on me when I kicked her out. This is what people do. They act up, and when they get kicked out, they completely change their tune. People, Capone, you know where I came from. You know I've had lots of subs before. I didn't use anyone. I didn't go looking for Carrie. I saw her reacting to my Shani and Rev interview, and I thanked her for sharing my Cash App and PayPal, and we became friends. I didn't know who Carrie was. I used her for donos. It's ridiculous. Carrie, if you really think I was using you, you didn't have to come up on panel every day. Thank you, Bugs. I don't know. I don't know what I could have done different. I really don't. I really don't. Ryan came in here and he knows my community very well. He knows that I have a very generous community, and he's been watching me for years. He had a computer. He has a Apple laptop, MacBook. He has a camera. It has a microphone. It has everything. He came in here and wanted this, a new chair, a new this, whatever. And my community gave it to him. And he said he was going to help me make merch. That didn't happen. And he up and left after he collected all those items. He up and left. That's how he used my community. Yep. His community donated to what he needed. I found him through Ella. His community, he didn't have a community. Whatever he had, he was reacting to vapes and all that stuff, and he hadn't done videos in years. He wouldn't have an audience if it wasn't for me. Because you think whatever happened was building up. I think so too, Rain. I do think so. And it's fine. It's fine. Ella dumped his ass? Really, Stone? Oh, hell. You guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not even mad about it. Like, I'm not upset. I'm not mad. Honestly, you know why? Because I know I did nothing wrong. I don't feel guilty. I don't feel like I wasn't a good friend, or I wish. No. I learned from my mistakes. I've made mistakes in the past. You know, I've dumped DMs. I've overreacted. I crossed the line, cursing and temper, and that when that happens, people don't see the actual problem. They focus on my behavior at the moment. So I'm learning, and I let things just play out. Like my phone was bing, 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 bing constantly yesterday while I'm screaming. Don't do that. She did it while I was streaming in the daytime, and then when I was streaming at night doing the pre-party show. I'm like, no. Kyla, what are you doing, boo? Kyla, boo. Did you get on the scale today? Kyla's like down, 10 pounds? By the way, put your channel, link to your channel with Storm. And Storm, put your link too. Storm has another channel. Yeah. Yeah, Penguin. Hi, Katie. Good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you for coming on panel yesterday. That was sweet of you. You're down 9 now? All right. Could we just let this sink into David? David, how does that make you feel? She is down 9 pounds. Easy breezy. It's like nothing. And look at you. 6 years. You've been watching what you eat, and all you do is gain. I'm almost embarrassed to call you a friend. You bleeding, coffee maker? Buddha bug. Sending love, doll. Thank you, sweetheart. Love you too. So me and David were just having a conversation, and he's very calm, and he's like, yeah, I watched the stream, and they said this, and they said that. And I'm like, oh, really? Yeah. So what? Bleeding guy said, I got a bleeding coffee maker. I do it all the time, naked in the shower. Yup, naked in the don't have what I have. And I'm not trying to brag, but I'm addressing your insults. 300 people, G, or you, to have an audience. Okay? You see this? Let it sink in. Over 300 people, G-Man. Without...
All right, next.
Technical difficulties, I bet you. Okay. It's time. Okay, hold on. Let me do this here. Okay, here we go. I apologize, guys, for starting late. We were just getting everything together. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel, formerly known as Sewing and Reaping, now known as GTV. And I'm going to be doing a show here, not alone, but I'll be having guests. My main guest that you're going to see here today is the one we're going to be doing it with. It's going to be called Getting Down Dirty with G-Man and somebody you guys haven't seen in a while. So let me just do this here real quick. So you guys can see who my guest is. Ashley is back. How you doing, Ashley?
I'm good. I guarantee nobody knew I was coming on because you didn't put my name in the title. So they're completely surprised right now.
Well, actually, I did. I put Getting Down Dirty.
I was being sarcastic.
Gotcha. So we got an interesting little show here today. There's going to be a lot of firsts today here on GTV. Some of you are going to be mad at me, but you want to know what? I can't really help that because we're going to be addressing a few things on this particular channel. No, I'm not going to be going psychiatric with nobody or nothing like that. Neither will Ashley, but we're going to be talking about some topics here today. Hey, Ashley, you want to just make a quick intro real quick to everybody about what you've been up to and what we're going to be doing here today?
So what's going on, everyone? I'm sure nobody literally gives a shit what I've been up to, which whatever. But basically, I want to talk about the Hussy stream today.
Oh, all right.
Because you know what? I've kept my mouth shut. And I tend to think that when I'm a friend, I'm a very good friend. And once I start feeling like you're being like deceitful and gaslighting me, but then going and telling other people you don't really like me, it's going to be a problem then. And yeah, I can't sit back anymore and not say stuff. So.
Okay. All right, so it's gonna get interesting. So we got a timestamp that we want to play from the Hussy video. Buff Weed offers 4,000 to Shani, and what's the rest of it? And Rev Thoughts Open Panel, and we're gonna be listening to a timestamp here, and we're gonna be well, I'm not gonna be talking about it right away. It's gonna be Ashley, and then I'm gonna throw my 2 cents in to what's being said because obviously you guys heard my rant and how I feel about Hussy, and now you guys are gonna be hearing me again talk about Hussy, but we're gonna be talking about somebody else here today. So let me play this clip here, and then you just tell me when you want me to stop, okay?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we have to do audio only, mainly because what's actually going on right now is I'm using an older laptop. So if I try to do a screen share, my whole thing will crash here. So can't do that. So playing the video right now.
So it's surprising. Mentality of family is not changed. The area is very changed.
Can we fast forward because her voice
and I will grow up.
I can try, but I might skip what you're looking for.
That I can walk
go forward like 2 minutes.
All right, let me do that. We're gonna go to 122. All right. Here we go.
My church. But maybe not because people they will find out where I live.
You gotta talk forward. That's Andre, right?
Yes, I know. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'll talk forward.
Yeah, I will send it to you, my dear friend. So please don't stress yourself. I love you so much. You're welcome, my dear. And we are in touch. So be good. Take care of yourself. Bye.
Take care. Love you. Well, I'm glad she's having a good time.
That was dry.
I'm a little bit off right now because of my mood and stuff. I'm sorry. I didn't think that this was going to happen.
I knew it was.
Yeah, I just didn't think the other way.
Yeah.
Who is this? Get lost.
Hussy loves doing the little pauses, those long pauses.
You guys, I don't want drama on this channel.
That's all you do is talk about drama.
It's a drama
I
channel.
have to tell people.
Reaction channel. That's what it is.
Drama on my channel.
That's all he does is bring up drama on this channel, and he's talking about he doesn't want drama on this channel. He's absolutely ridiculous. He's ridiculous. But let's play some more of this.
If you are my friend, if you have a problem with me, you have my phone number, you have my email. We speak regularly.
I'm not your friend, and I know I got your phone number, but let's continue.
Or you text me, and we will.
He put it on private.
Well, you know what? Guess what? Because I kind of knew that was going to happen, and it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter anyway.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about what was going on. So
Okay, gotcha. So let's do that then. Hey, Hussy, good move, Hussy, but we're still going to talk about you, but let's continue.
that's fucking hilarious. Okay, so once he gets into, you know what's fucked up is I was kind of going to stick up for Hussy a little bit right now, but he wants to be a little fucking bitch. Then we'll just go right for it.
Okay.
So
Language. a little bit of self-control. But anyway, go ahead.
no, I don't believe me. I'm not
Yeah.
like them. The thing is, when I was listening to Hussy talking about how he reached out to Carrie, he would call Carrie. They used to talk all the time, and then all of a sudden, Carrie stopped answering the phone. Well, way back when everything was said and done, and me and Carrie had buried the hatchet, I feel like our friendship was portrayed as that was just that. We're just going to be civil when we're in the same room with each other. You know what I mean? Type like chat rooms. And what really pissed me off is I was giving her money, donating her money, and she was like, "Oh yeah, la la la, thank you." The only reason why she was being nice to me is because I had changed my fucking screen name, so nobody knew who I was at first. But then somebody said, "Oh, that's Ashley." So then shit went back to being real dry, cut and dry.
Mhm.
But there's been for like a couple months that she came to me when the some idiot thing happened, and some idiot like went rogue and started talking all this crazy stuff. She came to me and was asking me, what should I do? Sending me fucking 500 screenshots of everything in the goddamn chat, talking to me like as if I'm one of her good friends, like she has over there. And it blows my mind how she could portray it as, oh, we were just civil. That's why I asked to go up on Hussy's panel the one day, because she was starting to talk shit, but then she kind of stopped herself when she seen me in the chat. So that's why I asked to go up, because you're not going to portray yourself as not liking me, and then you end up going and telling everybody like, oh, it's whatever, but you're like best friends with me when we're talking. And this would happen all the time. Every little thing. Oh, look at, I'm in, it's like, I think it was 21's Discord or something, and they all changed their names to something bored housewife. Like, they changed their names to like match hers. And she was going off about that. And it's just like, who are you? Either be real or don't be real. Because I feel like with her, a lot of the shit she portrays is very fake. I feel like a lot of her is fake, and it hurts me to say this because I truly liked Carrie. You know, like I went to bat for her. I was behind her, like stood by her side. And if she wants to go around and say, "Oh, yeah, I didn't," well, guess what? I have fucking the hundreds of Discord messages where you sent me long fucking paragraphs crying about it. I have Facebook messages from between me and you and our personal Facebook that I have. So either like say how it was, or I'm just gonna start fucking throwing everything online.
So let me ask you something. You know for certain that these things are from Carrie and not from a sock account or nothing like that, right? You know
Oh,
for
Jesus
certain that these
Christ.
are from her.
No, it was definitely from Carrie. Absolutely, 100%. Because if I'll send you the Facebook messages and you can click on her picture, it's her real Facebook.
Okay.
Like I know my credibility isn't the best. That's why I fucking have everything. I have everything down to a T. And it's, oh my God, it's insane how much she got away with. Like she had her community attacking me because I said I had a friend that worked at CYS that was going to push Shanny's children's case forward. That turned into everybody attacking me, telling me, oh, they're going to call on CYS and get that worker fired, talking all this shit. Like, I don't get it. It just understand how somebody could like talk shit about, oh, we got to protect these kids. And the second those kids turn 18, you had them on a fucking interview with somebody that was an alcoholic. And not once, you seen the first time how bad of a show it went, but you invited him on again and it was even fucking worse. And his little brother is in the chat. You have TJ saying all that shit. She just kept staying there. And then for a minute, she wouldn't say anything. And I was wondering, was she not saying anything because TJ has something on her? Because I thought their relationship was a little fucking weird, the way they would interact with each other. It was like kind of like he was picking on the girl in school that he liked. You know how you picked on the girl in school that you liked? That's the type of feeling I got with that relationship.
Okay, gotcha. Real quick, I want to let the chat know I am looking at it. I see Drader. I see a lot of you guys in the live chat. I'm paying attention to what Ashley is saying right now, and I'm just waiting for her to finish, and I'm going to ask some questions.
Yeah, I don't have the chat on.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking at it. But I'm looking at it. They're saying that I'm not looking at it, but I am.
Well, if
You know what I mean?
you see a question that gets put by, ask me, like, just tell me or something.
Okay, gotcha. So, there are, okay, nobody's really saying anything on here yet. All I see is people asking who you are. There's one person that's asking who you are, and they want a backstory with you. Aside from that, I don't see anything else for right now. So
Well,
do you want to give them a really quick backstory about your history on here very briefly?
Yeah, I attempted to stick up for somebody that didn't like Carrie. He dragged me into the bullshit. I ended up going to bat for this person, flipping the fuck out about Carrie.
Talking about Teddy Bear.
Teddy Bear, yeah.
Yeah.
And whatever, they ended up throwing me under the bus. Omni fucking went apeshit because something that they reported to me, that they gave me some police report, wasn't true. So everyone fucking snapped out on me. I got doxxed. Yeah, a lot. I had people coming to my house, calling my phone. Coming to my house where my child is, nonetheless.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
I know it was somebody coming to my house because where I used to live, it was in the middle of the country on a dead end road. You don't drive down my road. We get maybe 1 or 2 cars a week that drive down that road, and it's just to turn around.
Right.
So it got a little crazy. After that happened, I'm the bigger person, and I apologize because when I'm wrong, I will apologize. And I backed out, left the scene for a little bit. I kind of just stuck around. Like I said, me and Carrie buried the hatchet, and we were friends, so I thought. And I just kind of supported her, supported the show she was on. I gave TJ a bunch of money. I gave her a bunch of money. And it's not like I wanted to give the money to be recognized. And I'm not saying that now, but I'm just saying that's the type of person I am. If I'm your friend, I'm going to have your back and I'm going to support you. And I didn't get that back from her.
Right. Okay, so a little bit more backstory with Ashley as well. Ashley is one of the few people who have met Shani in person, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Not just Shani and Rev. This is actually the part that I want to stay on the most. What she's talking about is the aftermath of everything. Shani and Rev would go to the convenience over in the house that I used to own, and Rev and Ashley would interact because he's buying stuff out of the convenience or whatever. And then Shani would come down there and then get jealous because Rev was talking to Ashley. If there's anything that you want to add to that so that the people can get a better understanding of who you are regarding that?
Yeah,
you was also involved in the kids situation, I think, right?
Yes and no. The only thing I got involved with was telling my friend at CYS the issue and trying to get it taken care of quicker because I knew Rev was back at the house because Gary had reported it. That's the only reason why. Right. So I got a bunch of shit for that, and I donated a bunch of clothes and stuff with drag to the foster mom for the kids.
Okay, all right, and that's how she got known in the community. She was calling herself One Bad. Well, I can't say it, but she was called One Bad B on YouTube, and I was on her channel. The first time I thought it was actually both times was cordial. I think Ashley kind of dug into me a little bit, but you kind of expect that. You know what I mean? So that's who she is, so that you guys can know for the new people who may not know who she is and everything. And obviously, she was aligned with Teddy Bear at one point, and Carrie and Ashley had some back and forth. And they had this other guy on there. What was his name? 21 or whatever that guy's name was. That's not friends with Carrie no more. Omni, yeah, he did that whole background search on you and whatnot. And that's how they did all of that and whatnot. So, speaking of Omni, that was one of the things she was freaking out about because she had, I guess, confided in one idiot that Omni was using drugs. And I guess when some idiot went rogue, some idiot was going to go back. I don't know if she did tell Omni or was going to, but she's like, what do I do? And I said, I have this conversation actually. I'll if maybe I could send it to you right now real quick. But I was like, so just go to Omni first and talk to him and say you thought you were confiding in somebody because you cared about him and you didn't know what to do. I'm sorry, Ashley, 1 second. Drader's leaving. I thought he wanted to know about the warrants. Drader, don't go nowhere yet, Drader. Stick around. I know you want to know about the warrants, don't you? If you leave, I'm not going to talk about the warts. Anyway, go ahead, Ashley. I'm sorry. I was just talking to this other guy on here.
You're fine. That's honestly pretty much it to introduce my back, how I got into YouTube.
All right. So obviously you feel very strongly about what's going on between Hussey and Carrie. Like I mentioned it earlier, I think Hussey's the piece of trash. You know what I mean? I think he's making fun of homeless people. I think he's doing a lot of the wrong things. I think he's giving people false hope and all this other stuff and whatnot. And I talked about that on my channel earlier and said I'm disassociating myself from anybody who's got that kind of thinking. I made a major rant about that earlier today. As far as Carrie goes, the gripe I got against Carrie now is that I'm hearing in her Discord that she was telling her audience to not watch me and to not donate. And I really hope that isn't true. I hope that that the person that told me about this cannot produce the text messages because I don't have those. They claim they're going to get them for me. But if I get those and I see those, that might be an issue. That actually might be an issue. She's going around telling people not to watch me and not to donate. So I don't know if that's 100% true. I'm going to find out.
I'm sending you these screenshots.
Are you going to do it in a private part of the stream or are you going to do it on my phone?
I'm texting them to you.
Okay, gotcha. Then you want me to show everybody?
Yeah, you can show them just so they know.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know what this whole all of these messages are about, but there's ones that were talking about some idiot, her sending me all these screenshots. You can see we were more than just civil.
Okay, gotcha. I got to be careful about showing everybody these because Ashley's phone number shows up on here. So, oh Lord, how the heck am I going to show that? Listen,
yeah. Just if you click on the picture itself and blow it up and then press the picture again, it should take my phone number away. And if you swipe my phone number, it might not be there.
Oh, okay, I got you. I got to make these pretty big for you guys to see this. There's a lot of Carrie comments on here. So,
yeah,
I wonder if I can send these to StreamYard so that people can see these. I can try to do. Actually, no, I can't. We should have did this before that. But let me show you guys that she's not lying. I'm going to show you guys some of these things with the Carrie thing and whatnot, so you guys can see this here on my phone. This is what Ashley is talking about, not me.
That's her. That one right there is her showing me the conversations between her and some idiot. when she went rogue.
Mhm.
There's that one, and then I think under the next one was like her saying like, "Oh, I'm not worried about like her. She was worried about the Omni situation or something."
Okay, let me see something here because there's another part to this I got to show. I only show one part of this. This is a very big screenshot here. So there's like 3 parts to this. I'm going to show you guys the second part of this here. I know nobody's going to be able to read this no matter how hard you try.
Well,
But,
you know what?
mhm.
I'll post either. You just post them to your community tab. Can't you?
I can do that, and I can read these if you want me to. I think this is big enough where I can read it. Let me see.
It's just mostly her sending me 1,000 screenshots. The first one I sent you.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me read it.
the
Here.
very first one.
Okay, it says, okay, the first person is some idiot. He says, you talking to 21, not me, and the server.
Oh, I was talking about the
Who
first
gets
text
scared?
message I sent you. The
Okay,
one that's
the first
actually a
message.
conversation between me and Carrie.
Oh, okay, so you don't want me to read the one with them in Discord or whatever. All right,
There's like 1,000 there. They can read it when it's up.
I see all of these. My God,
Right.
you ladies
And
can
this
chat.
is literally nothing. This is
Yeah.
nothing.
Okay, so I got part of what you said here. I don't got the whole thing. Oh yeah, no, I got it. Okay, this is what the first part of it, and then I'm gonna kind of go up on this. Hold on. Let me go down like this. So this is the first one right here, so that you guys can see this here. That's Carrie. Who? Whoa. Is this a government?
Gee, man, everybody knows her full name. She had her business all over Instagram. Nobody's doxing her.
But what
Everybody
about
knows
on YouTube? I'm saying, no, but what about
Yes.
YouTube?
on YouTube. Yes, they do. Yes, everybody knows her full name.
Okay, all right. So this is what you got right here. Okay. So you guys can see what was being said by Carrie, and then this is Ashley, I think, with the blue, right?
Yeah, I'm the blue one.
So everybody can see that. And then I'm going to read it so everybody can know I'm not lying, or she's not lying regarding this. Now, let me read this here real quick. This is Carrie talking. She says, I know you're right. It's hard to keep my mouth shut and just ignore, but it's for the best. They'll get bored eventually. Meanwhile, I'm just going to put my energy into my streams and into my friendships. And the negative SHIT, I just want to leave behind me. It's not easy, but I think I can do it. Okay. And then you said, keeping my mouth shut was the hardest thing I ever had to do, even when I put my side out there. Okay. And it says, I got short. Wait a minute, hold on. I got sure thought people would see why I acted the way I did. Well, not everyone did, and I still get a lot of hate, but it's not from the people I hurt, so I don't care. Omni is a wild other story, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad. All right. So this one right here next is Carrie talking, I think, but I don't have the whole thing. I only got some of it. I think I got to move to the next one. It says, yeah, Omni is more stubborn. Once he gets something in his head, it's hard to convince him otherwise. But I do think it's time maybe he'll let it go and be more open to being cool with you. I hope. You know, actually, why don't you read this stuff? And I just show everybody.
How about this? This is even better because this shit's not really that important. Just I'll send you everything I have. You can post it on your community page because I'm sure nobody wants to sit here and listen to reading text messages. I'm sure they understand that that's Carrie and that's me, and there's a lot of conversations throughout a lot of months going on.
I can do that. So basically, your issue with Carrie is that you believe that she's two-faced and hypocritical?
Yeah.
Okay. And
what's crazy was that's what I was going after her when I barely even knew her. And only caught like a couple of her streams, and she rubbed me the wrong way. And then Teddy came across me somehow. I forget how he came across me.
Okay.
But that's what bothered me because I felt like she was very two-faced because she was taking I didn't understand what was her whole concept of befriending Shani. And you got shut down by Shani. She didn't even want to be friends with you. What does that say?
Are you talking about with me or with Carrie?
Carrie.
Oh yeah. That's because that's when Carrie. Isn't that when Carrie was friendly with them after the breakup between the supposed breakup between Shani and Jason?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So, do you believe that it's Carrie's fault that the friendship between Hussey and Carrie is over or whatever? Or you think it's Hussey's fault? Maybe something Hussey did or whatever. What do you think?
So there's 3 sides to every story. One person, the other person, the truth. I can only say by what I'm seeing and hearing on stream versus my actual experience with her. And yes, I believe Carrie was the catalyst to this whole thing blowing up because if you're not tending to Carrie right then and there, then you're not paying attention to her, which means you don't support her. And she doesn't like when somebody else, how do I explain this? If somebody she's not too happy with, or yesterday, the whole situation with, I guess that was Hussey's good friend coming on, and then they got into it about calling alcoholics and shit, or a drunk or whatever. Let me tell you something. By the grace of God, you'll never hear me say that again, but by the grace of God, I am about to have 10 years sober, and I would never call somebody a drunk, a crackhead, because they have a disease. You had the same disease, so don't fucking down talk somebody else because you don't like them. You want to call them an alcoholic or a drunk. She did that with TJ, and that was wrong. That was very wrong. She knew what he was about, and she continued to fucking go and support him when the shit that he would say is disgusting. The whole thing with Hussey in that drunk cab ride, why was nothing said about that? Why didn't Carrie have anything to say about that? Everybody came at me when I had fucking Confederate flag earrings. I was a racist. Everyone wanted to fucking come and burn my house down.
That's because you was associated with Teddy Bear. I think that's what it was.
No,
and I want to say this on behalf of the Black community. And I know everybody's going to be calling me all kinds of hypocrite with this and everything. just because somebody has a Confederate flag, that does not automatically make them racist. They can be proud of the South. They can be a Dukes of Hazzards fan or something like that. It could be a lot of different things. They can have sympathy towards some traditions in the South or whatever. You got some hardcore people out there. You got some black people. You got some black people that have the Confederate flag. I grew up watching shows like the Dukes of Hazzards and watching like Gone with the Wind, just like a lot of you guys have. Nobody's getting offended by no flag. You know what I mean? We get offended when we go into society and we're being belittled. We're being treated less than dirt. We're being treated with the cats and dogs got more rights than us or whatever. That is when it becomes an issue. But because somebody's got a flag, no, you got to do better than that. Hussy's in the chat, by the way. So
I can't see anything.
he wants to know, is he blocked? He probably thinks this is a safe space because you're talking about Carrie. He doesn't see the second part of this that's coming. And Hussy, I meant what I said earlier, Hussy. I meant every word. Anyway,
I'm going to put the chat on because I want to see what he's saying.
All he said right now is, am I blocked? That's it. That's all I know.
No, we're just not paying attention to the chat.
Yeah, and Hussy saying hi to people. You know what I think actually the relationship between Hussy and Carrie was? Honestly, I think it was just a situation where they were just using each other.
Yep.
You know what I mean? For like platform sharing or whatever, especially Hussy, because Hussy's a smaller person or whatever. So I think that the two of them were just using each other for views and like for YouTube stuff or whatever. Now Carrie might make a video tomorrow and call me crazy and call me stupid for saying something like that, but this is a regular thing that you see on YouTube. You know what I mean? Where people are using each other for views and subscribers and all this other stuff and whatnot. I don't know if they really had a genuine, real friendship. Hussy was on his channel crying not a minute ago, in his last stream saying, that was a real friend. No, you wasn't no real friend. You were using her just like she was using you. That's what it was. You know what I mean? And if Carrie doesn't agree with that, or if Hussy doesn't agree with that, you know what I mean? You can request a link. But as a matter of fact, would you like to talk to Hussy, Ashley?
Listen, I give no fucks. So,
listen to me. It's G-Man and Ashley.
Listen, I'll talk to anybody because, like I said, I'm very blunt and I have nothing to hide. So.
All right, so I'm going to bring Hussy up here. I'm going to put this in the chat here, and then when I do that, Hussy can come in here, and Hussy can attempt to come in here and say his piece. And plus, I want to hear why he laughs at homeless people, why he's trying to prevent Shanny. And now, listen, I know you don't like them either. Let's just get that.
No, I don't. But I also don't think it's right to wish harm and death on people. I don't think that's right.
Exactly. Hopefully he doesn't come here with that YMCA garbage because that's probably what he's going to do. But Hussy, here's the link.
I want to know why he cries defamation and slander, but sits there and calls you gay all the time.
Exactly. Hey, Ashley, do me a favor. Copy and paste the if you're using your laptop, copy and paste the StreamYard link, and then put it in the live chat because YouTube's stupid. It won't let me do it.
All right, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
You want to post it in the StreamYard or the YouTube one?
Either StreamYard or YouTube, whatever. Just make sure they get the link because I want Hussy to come in here. You know what I mean? Yep.
I'm going to put it in the YouTube link.
All right, gotcha. Oh, look at it. He says, I am not coming on, he said.
Good. I don't have to fucking do it. Why? Why doesn't he want to come out? Because he doesn't want to answer to what the fuck he said about that cab ride? Exactly. He doesn't want to answer the fact that he wants to cry baby bitch about defamation and slander when he's calling you fucking gay all the time.
Exactly. He doesn't want to answer for nothing.
To do it.
Shanny has to account for what she does. Rev has to account for what he does, but not Hussy. Hussy doesn't owe nobody anything. He's a hypocrite, a liar, and he's a piece of garbage. That's what he is at the end of the day. He says, I do not owe you an explanation, G-Man, on why I called you gay.
But you owe all the people, all the foreigners that drive cabs an explanation on why you told them to go the fuck back home. Huh? But I'm sure you're not racist, right?
Oh, and then there's the other issue of him pretending he's black in his streams whenever he changes his voice. He's got like this southern, not the southern, he's got like this maid type voice that he tries to use when he's on his channel saying hello to everybody.
I was just going to say, like, he's down in Louisiana or something.
Yeah. And he's being, and now something like that would be offensive to a lot of black people right now with the way he talks on his YouTube channel. He can't just use his regular voice. You know, he should be proud of who he is. You know, he should be proud, yeah.
He's proud. He's so proud. He could call you gay and he's proud of sucking dicks and getting fucking doing that. Like, congratulations. I feel like people that have to fucking put it out there that they're getting fucked and sucking dick, I feel like it's because they're not.
Wow, Hussy, you're getting your butt whipped by somebody who barely does YouTube videos. Aren't you going to defend your honor and come in here and take this beating like a man? Of course he's not going to do it. Of course he's not going to do it because Hussy's a wimp. Just like I say he is. You know what I mean? I'm not lying on this channel when I say that this guy's a joke. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. But Hussy, listen. What kind of a human being makes fun of a homeless person? And what makes you think you won't be in that same situation? What makes you think that you are so protected on here? What's the name of that lawyer he has? I just found out what the name of that dumb lawyer was or whatever. But you know what I mean? He gets on here and he talks about, I'm gonna get my lawyer because you're saying this and you're saying that. I'm the one YouTuber, ladies and gents, that's bulletproof for his lawyer. I'm bulletproof. And I'm gonna go to this man's front door to prove it. Mark my words. We're gonna get original content again. And Hussy's gonna learn a valuable lesson. When I say go to his front door, I don't mean I'm gonna knock on his door like this. I'm not gonna do that. I'm that I got sense on. I wouldn't dare do that. But because he's right across the Hudson, it ain't nothing but a thing. Like he's literally 2 miles across the Hudson. That's where he is. He just doesn't know. We neighbors. He just don't get it. And now look at him getting all serious. And you will go to jail. No, I won't. It's not against the law to go to New York. I'm gonna sue you.
Somebody called me a name, slander.
It ain't gonna happen, dude. It ain't gonna happen. You wish, Hussy, that you can get me thrown in jail, dude. It ain't gonna happen. If anybody's going to jail around here, Hussy, it's gonna be you. Because I got you on camera stopping people from wanting to help the homeless while you are pocketing all of this money and you're on slandering the names of those people. You know what I mean? So if you worry about somebody going to jail, dude, you need to go check out New York law.
You
Because
need to worry about talking shit about people being homeless because karma's gonna get him in the ass. Because
yeah.
karma's gonna be that Social Security finds out how much fucking money he's making and they cut him off and charge him with that because that's fraud. You might not be homeless, but guess what? You'll have 3 hots and a fucking cut.
Oh, Hussy, I can't wait until you meet Shanny and Rev in person because I'm going to make sure it happens. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this YouTuber. I thought I had fun with the people in the past, but I'm really going to have fun with this one right here. I'm really going to have it. Oh, wait a minute. Hussy says, Social Security knows you. Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Social Security what?
He said Social Security knows what he's doing on here.
Yeah, but there's no way because the amount of money he gets in donations and by YouTube, they would never fucking give him a penny.
Exactly.
So sit there and talk your bullshit.
Social Security doesn't know. He's full of it. Just because he says it doesn't make it true.
Jesus Christ, people.
So, Hussy, do you still want to come? Do you still want to avoid coming in here and defending yourself? Are you really gonna let this lady? No disrespect, Ashley. Are you really gonna let this lady just talk all this smack about you? I mean, I saw you going in your channel promising you wasn't gonna say nothing negative about Carrie, and then you spent your entire stream talking about Carrie.
And tomorrow, Carrie will spend her entire stream talking about him.
Carrie's gonna give him an uppercut, and then he's gonna go in his channel. He's gonna be like right hook, and then Carrie's gonna go uppercut.
You just I came in here like not like having grace on Hussy and being mad at Carrie, and now I'm like think I'm equally or even more mad at Hussy than I am Carrie right now.
Yeah, Hussy. But you know what? This is who Hussy is.
Pussies. I hate pussies. I hate bullies, and I hate people that try to act like they're big and bad when they're little bitches.
Yeah. Hussy needs to stop coming on here acting like he's a tough guy and acting like his lawyer is the end all be all to everything and whatnot. You got to actually break a law, Hussy, in order to use your lawyer for something. And it's not against the law for me to get on the train and get off the train. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with me taking a train and going into a store that you happen to be in. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I see a lot of people in the store with you, Hussy. I don't have a restraining order against me that tells me I got to stay 50 feet away from you, 100 feet away from you, 500 feet away from you, 1,000 feet away from you.
You know who doesn't have a restraining order?
Who?
Negs.
Oh. So Negs put a restraining order on him.
No. I guess Hussy was trying to say that Hussy had a restraining order against Negs and he can't talk about him anymore. Nah.
Oh. Wow.
The first time today, I happened to catch one of his streams because everyone was going off about Carrie and Hussy going at it. Mm-hmm. And I was listening to it, and that was the first thing that he said in the beginning of that, is how he's walking around saying that he has a PFA against Negs, and he's not allowed to talk to him because there's a non-disclosure signed, and blah, 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 blah. Again, running the mouth.
He's threatening to have his lawyer call me. And, you know, the last time your lawyer called me, I think it was on email. I think it was Loudmouth Hussy, and I think it was the great Franklin Jack. I don't care that contacted me and told me it was a serious issue and that Shanny and Rev went missing. You see, Hussy, let me tell you something. You, my friend, made several slanderous comments about me. You said that I had something to do with the disappearance of Rev. You said that I was trying to take his house. You said a lot of stuff. You don't want none of this, sir. Trust me. Because actually, I would do this the last time I started doing that and say, I'm going to go, he started liking that kind of thing. So I don't want to do that on here. You know what I mean? So when you're Hussy, you like some really weird things, I would say.
Could you take his hand off the screen? I didn't sit looking at his face. It's kind of ugly.
Well, don't you have? His face. Okay, let me get it over here.
Yeah, it's on the stupid explanation. I don't know your explanation.
Isn't it funny that Hussy doesn't even know how to play the I'm not going to be mad game? Hussy, listen to me. Let me teach you the game here a little bit, okay, sir? Let me teach you the game. When I make a statement that makes you mad, you're supposed to pretend it doesn't bother you. That's how it works, okay? Since I know that you're pretending already, and then I decide to get on here and I decide to say things that I know is going to make you think about things, and you start getting mad, you show to everybody that you was mad to begin with. You call me a juvenile loser. You say you're going to call your little welfare lawyer that was appointed to you by the courts because you can't afford a real one. You know what I mean? You say you're going to do all of that stuff and whatnot, but you don't scare me. You don't scare me.
Who is? You know who Squids is?
Squids?
I find it funny because this motherfucker was attacking me in Carrie's group as well. Had know nothing about me, just like they all did. Have either of you looked in the mirror lately? I have, and I fucking love what I see.
Yeah, that's about cussing. Oh my God. Okay.
I just got to do it. I got to do it for two people. You don't.
Yeah. So we're kind of like the odd couple. You're going to be the verbal one, and I'm going to be the one that's not going to be doing it, I guess. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys like this because eventually my other guest, and actually I think Hussy would be really jealous if we had a third guest on here. Who do you think that third guest is going to be?
Is it somebody I know?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be Shanny. It's going to be me, you, and Shanny. And the good thing about this is, the difference is we all met.
Right.
We all know each other.
Right.
So.
But I'm a liar, and everything I said was a lie. Like, I could beat these people with proof over their head, and they'll still call me a liar. You could sit there and say, you've seen me, you know for a fact I work there, but I'm still a liar.
Yeah.
It's because people don't want to like me. I don't care.
Right.
I sleep well at night.
The I don't care thing is the best way to go, because when you start caring, that's when they control you. You
Right.
gotta be like, I don't care when you're dealing with people in here, because then you have no weaknesses. That's why Hussey's struggling so hard to deal with a person like me. He'll go to his YouTube channel, he'll make his little jokes. Hey girlfriend, hi girlfriend. Hey girls, G-Man made a video yesterday with Ashley. And then he'll go in there with his ignorance because he doesn't know anything. I've already proven on this channel multiple times.
I mean,
that
I don't know
I
what the fuck he's
predicted
gonna say about
that
me.
him and Carrie was going to stop being friends. I predicted that on his own channel.
That's
You know what I mean?
outstanding.
Yeah. So, come on, Hussey. Who do you think you're running game on over here? What do you think you're running game on over here? All right.
He talks a good, well, it's not even good, but he tries to sound knowledgeable and threatening, and he tries to do it like in a legal way, but he can't even do it in a legal way. He does everything half-assed.
That's why he gets Social Security. That's why he gets Social Security. That's why he gets the big bucks. For the people that get Social Security, that was directed towards Hussey. And that was a low blow towards Hussey, not the rest of you out there. Y'all know I ain't that crazy about the guy. So he's calling me gay, and these are the consequences for calling me gay. You got to take that G-smack at the end of the day. You got to take it. Okay? Let me see something here. Everyone knew they were going to fall out. They fall out with everybody. I don't know if that's 100% true. But yeah, I can see Hussey struggling to hold on to friends, since you're not allowed to have an original opinion or an original thought in his live chat. You have to agree with everything that Hussey says, or Hussey's going to get his feelings hurt, and he's going to block you. It's crazy. Hussey needs to cut that out. He needs to cut it out. So let me see something here. Good to see nothing changes with G-Man over the years, just acting like 5-year-old against new people. Let me see something. Who's this? Gatso43. Gatso43. I'm not acting like a 5-year-old. I don't like Hussey. See, you want to see 5-year-old antics? Get on your channel like Hussey does. Pretend you're smart when you're not. And go in there and call a heterosexual or homosexual over and over and over again when the country is trying to create equality here. And you think I don't know the stereotypes? It's easy dealing with Hussey. Hussey's an easy target as far as I'm concerned. A very easy target. I'll bring us back to the 1980s and the 70s if he doesn't chill. And he'll
I
find
just
out.
find it crazy that they're sitting there saying, oh, you've never changed, or have you looked in the mirror? It's like, have you looked at what he's saying and how he's acting?
Exactly.
Nobody wants to say that it's wrong calling you gay all the time
Exactly.
and making
Exactly.
very explicit sexual comments about you being gay.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
that's okay.
Oh yeah, but you can't say nothing about Hussey.
You
can't.
don't come after anybody unless somebody puts your name in their mouth. I've not
Exactly.
seen you go after anybody that hasn't said something about you.
Exactly. And then when I defend myself, that's when they want to go, I'm going to go to police. They need to cut that out, honestly, because the law doesn't just pertain to me. The law pertains to the person who's calling the police too. You know what I mean? That's the problem with Hussey. Hussey doesn't know what. I don't think Hussey has the capacity to understand that he's messing with other people and he's breaking the law while doing it, and he can get in just as much trouble as he thinks I'm going to get in. You know what I mean? He really needs to go look at the law, especially in New York. They're kind of strict about some stuff, especially when it comes to internet bullying. Here's the thing. He can call the CIC concerning Shani and Rev and try to find out, because, they're fans and they're trying to be concerned people to find out what Shani and Rev is and whatnot. He can call them. He can go out there and search and call the uncle and pretend like he cares about the house and whatnot. But God forbid somebody calls him directly. God forbid somebody decides to do that to him. And he thinks I'm going to care about his lawyer. I will have a conversation with his lawyer and I'll be like, fine, I will sue you for double. I have no problem with that. And you don't want me to get Shani and Rev a lawyer. You really don't want me to do that, Hussey. All right? So don't even go there. Be going. I actually like this little thing that we're doing right now. We definitely got to do this again.
I agree.
Yeah.
I swear I've never come back, but
No.
I
You're
swear a
going
lot
to
of
enjoy it now. You're going to enjoy it.
I want to bring up, because I remember I was touching on the whole sobriety thing. This is another thing that really kind of irritated me. And I'm not sticking up for Shani in any way. I'm just stating a fact right now that I didn't think about this back then, because I was shaming Shani, and still I don't like Shani, and I do think she's a piece of shit, but I don't think that she. I have to watch what I say because everybody's like, I don't
No,
care
you're
how
right.
much I don't like you. I don't want to see you homeless and on the street suffering.
Exactly.
I can't fucking stand her, but I don't want to see her go through that. What if something happens, God forbid, and Shani happens to pass away? That's gonna hurt the kids.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt William. And I'm gonna tell you something. They think William cares about what these people on YouTube got to say. William's gonna be like, you know what, you killed my mother, and then William's gonna have a problem with these people. You know what I mean? Because Hussey and other people like him was stopping people from going out there and actually trying to physically and financially help them at least get a roof over their head. I'm not asking them to buy them a TV or a car or something like that. I'm simply saying help them get a roof over their head. People have profited enough off of those two.
Right. And the thing that I was so she's saying, oh, Shani neglected her kids. Shani's a child abuser. Harry, you were an alcoholic. You weren't a mother for 5 years, and you said that yourself. Michael had to babysit you while you had your child. What do you call that? Because that's sure not being a good parent. That sounds like a little bit neglectful. You might not be neglectful now, but you were.
Let's get this out the way right now as far as the disclaimer goes real quick. And the disclaimer is going to be that Ashley does not necessarily agree with everything that I say, and I do not necessarily agree with everything that Ashley says, because I don't want to, be told that I said this and I said this and I said this. So I want to get that out the way right now. So I did agree to let Ashley come on here and vent about what's going on with Carrie and Hussey. But my main issue is with Hussey. And my only issue with Carrie, as of right now, is that I'm hearing that she went in her Discord and she told the people in her Discord to not donate to my YouTube channel and to not watch me. I hope that's not true. Because when I do say it's true, I'm going to show you guys the text. If I don't see the text, I'm not going to believe it's true. I'm going to say this again. If I don't see the text from the person who told me this, then I'm not going to believe it's true. Now, there's other stuff that Ashley's talking about on here. She sent me, oh my God, a novel over here of text messages and whatnot. So I'll put that in my community post and let everybody see what it is that Ashley is talking about, to be fair. And Carrie, this is what I got to say to you. The same thing I said to Hussey, but just with less visceral. If you're going to dish it, you have to be willing to take it, because I already know when you go on your YouTube channel and you watch this, I'm gonna have to take it. So just putting that out there. All right, I'm a big boy, I can handle it. All right, so let me at least for what I said, please don't let that be true though, Carrie. You told your people not to give to me, and you told your people not to watch me. Please don't let that be true, because I would be very disappointed if that's true. Very disappointed if that's true.
You clearly don't have high hopes then.
So anyway, I got all of these messages I got to put on my community post later that I got from Ashley. Ashley, I think you got to send me some more though. I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
You,
I have to, well, I'm not going to say, because I don't want to give somebody a heads up, a jump start to deleting everything. Because if you do, it's going to say message deleted, and you're going to look even more fucking suspicious. So
Right. Gotcha. Okay, somebody told me then to put them in my house then. The reason why they're not going to come to my place is because I learned from the first time. And I actually said this to Shanny, I think, live on camera, I think, when we was in the tent. And I said this to Jason. I said, there's no way on God's green earth you're coming up. No, absolutely not. Not after what happened last time. However, I will see what I can do about trying to get a roof over your head. And I was actually excited when I saw that Hussey wanted to pay her $400, and then he just reneged, mainly because he's broke and he doesn't have any money or whatever. Now I'm hearing that his chat wanted.
listen to me. I think that he went back on it because Carrie came in and was saying like that was a terrible idea.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said I think Hussey, because he was all for it. He was all for doing it, and then Carrie Carrie didn't like the whole idea. So then he kind of went back on it. I don't think it was necessarily not having the money. I think that he just didn't want Carrie. He didn't want to, I don't know. I guess he didn't want Carrie to be upset at the decision he made. I could be totally wrong. That's just kind of.
Carrie's gonna make a video and tell everybody what's going on. That's one thing we can count on. She's gonna make a YouTube video and talk about it, and she's gonna get into details of what actually happened. So we'll see what's true and what isn't when that actually happens. But I believe the things that you said should be taken into consideration, as well as definitely what I said. You know what I mean? What we both have been saying is very valid. You know what I mean? Particularly what I said about Hussey, a little bit of things I said about Carrie, and the things that you said as well. There's a lot of upset people in this community right now. There's a lot. You know what I mean? You're one of them. You know what I mean? If I would have bring Unicorn Girl on here, or if I would have bring who's the other person that had an issue with them? As a matter of fact,
I can't believe how many of Carrie's original followers and mods dipped the fuck out. They're gone.
and the issue is why? Why did they dip out?
This is my thing. Okay, so you're gonna sit there, victim. You're always the victim or the hero, never the villain. What is the common denominator, Carrie? It's you. Take a look at yourself and how you're acting. I honestly don't think Carrie is a bad person. I think that she let YouTube go to her head, and she's getting very reckless with her mouth. And I'm telling you, she's gonna say something about the wrong person.
Okay, so I spoke to Shanny today, and Rev, and Shanny and Rev both know about Buffweave.
Yeah.
What's this guy named Buffweave, and that he's offering $4,000 apparently.
He's offering a lot. $4,000,
offering-
a house to live in. They have to complete these challenges that will humiliate them, but he'll give them the money if they do the
Wait a
challenges.
minute. What challenges do they have to do?
Well, apparently the one was, I think, I forget. He said it. He gave an example on Hussey's channel when he was talking about it. It was something like they have to eat something fucking disgusting, and if they don't get paid that day. Like it's really some screwed up shit.
See, I didn't know that. That's not what I told
It's
Shanny.
basically making a fool out of them.
Let me call Shanny right now and see what she thinks about that.
Because I like, no, that's disgusting and foul.
Let me call Shanny and see what she thinks about it real quick. Because I have that ability to call them whenever the heck I please now. So let me call them and because I don't think Jason's gonna agree to that. I think he's done with doing that stuff. I'll let you guys hear this as I call them. The problem is they're not gonna call me G, man, and it annoys me when then again.
I don't call you that.
Hello? Is it Shanny? Okay, Shanny, listen to me. You are live on you said that your phone wasn't working and whatnot, right? So I'm gonna let you have to say with this. Ashley, don't interrupt. And I'm gonna let you say what you got to say with this. And then we're gonna tell you what the conditions are and then decide if you want to do it. So I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead. Whoops.
Oh, okay. So, do you want me to talk or her? I don't know. Am I telling her what's going on, or is she explaining?
No. Shanny's gonna respond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I do it.
Okay. Okay, so Ashley, explain the. I'm gonna take this headphones off here real quick. Okay, Ashley, explain to Shanny what she would have to do. Listen to this, Shanny. Don't say nothing. Just listen. Okay.
Okay, so basically, what they want you to do is put you in a house and pay for everything, but they're going to make you do challenges that make you look like an
I'm
asshole.
sorry. Start over again. Say that again. Start over again.
The person that was offering to put them in a house for $4,000
Yeah.
and keep them in an Airbnb, the whole conditions of that was so that Shanny and Rev would have to do these challenges that would fucking humiliate them. And if they didn't do it, then they wouldn't get paid.
Okay, and what are the challenges so that you'll know?
Like Shanny would have to eat something fucking absolutely disgusting. And if she didn't eat it, then I think they said if she doesn't eat it and Rev does, Rev will get like $50 DoorDash or something like that.
See, Shanny, that's why I don't want you to do it, Shanny, because they're trying to humiliate you, Shanny.
No, thank you. You can kiss my fucking ass.
Good. Say that again, Shanny. Say it again, Shanny. Say it again.
No, thank you. You can kiss my fucking ass.
All right, gotcha. All right, ladies and gents, Shanny has spoken, and she's made her point known. Now, Shanny, tell people what you are willing to do if you're going to go to their channel.
I'm willing to sit down and have a decent conversation with someone and actually be treated like a human being.
Right. In other words, you're okay for an interview, right?
Yes, have an actual person actually have at least some kind of common decency.
Gotcha.
So act like civil, something people used to do.
Right. Okay, so they know, you know what I mean, and if they want to have a civil conversation, how much is it going to cost them?
For a civil conversation?
Yes.
Without any humiliation? I don't know.
Right, I'm talking about like an interview where you got to answer questions.
After that.
Yeah, because they wanted to do a humiliation thingy with you, but I told them that you said that you wanted 400, 200 up front in order to be interviewed on any of these channels.
That's true.
Okay.
Because they're not guaranteed to pay her. They can
Exactly.
to pay her and then be a fucking piece of shit and not do it.
Exactly. That's what I was telling Shannon. I said, Shannon, take half up front because they won't pay you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't need to be paid to be humiliated. Don't you think I've been humiliated a little bit too much?
I think you have the right to try to get a roof over your head. I think that you have a right to get a roof over your head.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna let you off,
You
Shannon.
don't want to treat me like a human. Instead, you want to make me into content.
Right.
Okay, so
That's what you've been for the past how many years?
Other than that, and jerk off.
All right, Shannon. We'll talk later, okay?
All right.
All right, later.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Yo, it's gonna be sweet when it's the three of us on here. It is gonna be sweet. It is gonna be sweet when it's the three of us on here. Let me put my headphones back on. Hold on. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be sweet when it's the three of us on here and we're doing this on a regular, and then the people are gonna want them on their channel. And they're like, listen, if you want Shanny on your channel, I think you made enough thousands of dollars. Pay her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm not listening to me. But again, I do not agree with the way Shanny has went about her life. But I do believe everybody has a chance to redeem themselves.
Right.
I fucking did some pretty shitty shit when I was in my addiction, and I got in trouble, and my kids got taken off of me. Okay,
Right. You owned it, and you owned it.
Yes, but I changed my fucking life after that happened. Like, okay, so it's possible.
Right.
Like, if Shanny really gets herself right, like, I'll help find her a job. I'll help. But she has to fucking just let the YouTube shit go and move on with her fucking life.
Exactly.
Everybody deserves a second chance. I got a second chance. You know what I mean? Like my circumstances, yeah, I did what I did, but hers, there's a lot more to hers. But regardless, everybody deserves a second chance.
Let me see something here. It says, I hope she doesn't get anything. Honestly, she needs to help herself. Well, viral girl. Okay. So viral, go away. This is my problem with a statement like that. Normally, if I was angry or something like that, I would feel the same way. But practically, that's nonsense. If a person is not in a position to help themselves do anything, sometimes somebody needs a helping hand. There were people out there who have been addicted to alcohol, people have been addicted to heroin, people have been addicted to crack and things like that, and they just couldn't stop using those things. It took a stronger person to be able to motivate and to push those people to be better versions of themselves and to get off of those substances. You know what I mean? And without those people might still be on those substances. So no, it doesn't work that way. There's this misconception about the Bible where God only helps those who help themselves. No, sometimes some people need help. Sometimes you got people out there that needs a helping hand. And if you help them and they don't do what they got to do with the help, then guess what? You did your part.
Right.
You did your part. You know what I mean? So that's why I can't get behind that. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you saw the condition of these tents and their surroundings, if you saw how cold it was, if you saw the suffering that was going on, not just with Shanny, but with the other people there, I guarantee you your mind would be totally different. You wouldn't care about all that stuff that happened. You would want them at least to get out of the elements.
It's sad to say, but a lot of people are still going to be like, they don't care.
And what does that say about them?
Right. I know exactly where you're talking. It's terrible there. There's drug addicts. There's people that do things to children that are down there. There's a lot of bad things that happen down there. And it's not a safe place. And that's why at first when everyone thought Rev was missing, I was thinking somebody did something to him at night. Because that's a really bad place over there.
I thought they was gonna find his body somewhere until I found out that he was in the psych ward.
Yeah,
You know?
you and I both.
Yeah, so a lot of times when Hussey's making his videos, I'm gonna go back to him and he's making these outrageous claims about what happened to certain people in here or what people ain't doing when they're not streaming or whatever. You know what I mean? Obviously, I know these two. I can call them whenever. You know what I mean? And I can find out what's going on at least from where they are. And then if I go there in person and Jenny's saying one thing and everybody else is saying the exact same thing, even the people at the CIC was looking for him. Even the people at the CIC was looking for him. You know what I mean? So you can't take everything that Hussey says seriously at all. Whatever. No, she did fake cancer. Yes, she faked cancer and she faked MS. Yes, you're right. She did do that. She did do that.
Holy shit! That's the first time I heard you admit that.
She faked cancer. But here's the thing, though. They're homeless. It's like okay. Let me ask you this: if we combine everything that Shanny did, I mean everything, what's the worst possible?
I'm in PA. Well,
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
when? Recently?
When it was in Colorado, she and Rev had an argument or whatever, and she used a whip, and he got arrested for that. And then, and basically, she went to jail because she called the police on Rev, and then it backfired, and she ended up going to jail. And then it was a second time when they wasn't supposed to be together, and she ended up, I think, going or whatever. So, and it was a big thing or whatever. So, she's been there a couple of times. And then there's the time I think with Chris when she threw the axe at her brother-in-law or whatever, whoever that was at the time or whatever, when her and Chris was breaking up. So she's been there a few times.
Well, I think she deserves to do jail time for letting Rev come back to that house when the kids were crying, saying that they were afraid of him and didn't want him to come back. I feel like that was bad. That was, you put your kids in danger. That's definitely reckless endangerment. Because if CYS said that the kid shouldn't have been there with Rev, he shouldn't have been there.
Well, then why? Okay, so let me ask you this, because you would know more about the laws over there than me. Then why didn't they arrest him? Because Shanny didn't go to court. She didn't do anything. He ended up coming home. He ended up living back inside of the house and whatnot. Why didn't the police come over there and arrest Shanny for taking him back as a boyfriend?
Because there's no law against that. She could take him back in. But if CYS said those are the rules and regulations, that's why CYS came in and took those kids out real quick. There's nothing legally she did wrong there. And my state is also a Commonwealth state, so they could make up whatever the hell they want to.
That's not good.
No, they always call it Lackawanna, do what they wanna.
Somebody in the chat says because Shanny didn't cooperate with the police to make a case against him. That was Sarasota 84 that said that.
That's why she didn't get arrested? Then yeah.
A lot of us have lost family members or friends or whatever from cancer. Trippin 61818 says my brother died from cancer. I have no respect for her. I can respect that. It was a spider coming down, so I had to blow it that way. So yeah, I can respect that or whatever. Starve the kids? No, the kids not necessarily eating proper every day, maybe, but not starve the kids. We got to define what you mean by starving. Are we talking about to the point they were so hungry that they ate their muscles? Are we talking about that?
Yeah, they were malnourished. G-Man, they were malnourished.
They wasn't. See, here's the thing. It's kind of hard for me to. Okay, here's the thing. If we're talking about Zachary was a very picky eater, and most of the time when they ate, it was takeout. So there's no vitamins and nutrients and that stuff to begin with. And Zachary, I don't care what you bought him. If he didn't want cereal, if he didn't want certain things, he went and eat it. So you're partly right with what you're saying. Maybe they should have paid a little bit more attention about what they was eating. William,
they should have paid a lot more attention about a lot of things.
Shanny should have cooked more. I think Shanny should have spent more time cooking. But anyway, that's back. She suffered the punishment for that already. Her kids were taken away from her. She suffered the consequences for that, right?
Absolutely.
They didn't take care of the place that they were staying in, so they were kicked out of the uncle's house, right? And right now they're homeless, right? So they paid for all of these past crimes. My big thing with Hussey and why I ranted so hard the way I did today was, okay, they're homeless. They're in the cold right now. Are we gonna just keep attacking them? Because most of these people, let's be honest, most of these people that are attacking those two are doing it for money. They're doing this to make money. They could care less about those kids, and I can build an argument for days on that. Okay, they don't. All they want to do is use Shanny and Rev for money, and they don't want to try to help them live in a hallway or something, or live in a pod or something. You know what I mean? Or try to get somewhere. To do that, they need opportunities. I know for a fact that Jason needs $180 to get his driver's license. Shanny needs about $120 to get her ID together.
What? No.
Jason doesn't have his driver's license.
It doesn't matter. It costs $80 to fucking get it, and your ID costs $13.
He said that it was 100.
No, just look it up online for fuck's sake.
He has no. Listen. He got in trouble when he had his license. He has tickets and things like that and whatnot. He was telling me. I'm not a driver, so I don't really know a lot about this stuff. I have a bike.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have stuff, then yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can have him show people the bills on camera if people want or whatever. But the point is, what got me really angry with Hussey and got me thermonuclear with him is that he was trying to make it sound like they didn't deserve a second chance. Let me tell you something, Ashley. If I had that same attitude that Hussey had, one person would be watching me right now. You want to know why? Because I would eviscerate this community if nobody deserves a second chance. You know what I mean? Come on.
We've all done stuff that we're not proud of. Some were
Yeah. Everybody deserves a second chance.
I truly believe at one point Jason was a really good person. I think he got dealt the shitty hand of having to watch his mother die.
Yeah.
Then he was by himself, and then he obviously had a drinking problem, and that's going to affect his mental health the way that Shanny went about getting him sober. He had wet brain. Like, that could have been that was very dangerous.
Let me ask you an interesting question, though. Who do you think is at fault now?
For what?
for them living outside between Shanny and Rev? If you had to pick the two, because I have some information that I can share with you that would suggest that Rev's a problem right now.
I absolutely think it was Rev because no, you know what? I take that back. I don't
You don't think Shanny? Okay, so you might think it's Shanny, right? And Shanny's the one holding him back from trying to get the places and everything. Right now, this would blow people's minds. Shanny is a financial responsible one right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's because he was away for a while and the money stacked up.
Well, yeah.
Not that she was being smart with it.
But Jason isn't doing a whole lot right now to fix their situation or whatever. But to be fair, neither one of them have any ID. They would have to get a job under the table or something like that. But what I'm going to try to do is because I don't think anybody on YouTube is going to do anything. I'm going to try to recommend some contractors
that are under the table tomorrow if they really honestly wanted to work.
Where?
Okay, so good one. She could work at both of them possibly could work at this one hotel that they pay money and they board you there.
Really?
Yeah, there's a couple places around here. Let me I'll look them up and find out 100% which ones.
I think Shanny would jump all over that one. I don't know about Jason. Jason, I don't know. Shanny would jump all over that one because he's sick of sleeping on the ground. And wait a minute, and they'll let her stay at the hotel too after she works?
Yeah, it's the way they pay. They pay it's partial money payment, and then they pay for your room and board.
Not bad. I'll definitely relay the message to Shanny and Rev regarding that. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I know now. Okay, so we've been doing this for about an hour and 9 minutes. You want to stop this around an hour and 20 minutes, or you want to keep going? Because I definitely can't wait till we do the three-way dance. I can't wait. Because I'm going to let you and Shanny be yourselves. And I think that's going to be awesome. And then the other channels are going to wish they thought of this idea first. I'm going to let you guys just unleash. And I think a lot of people are going to be entertained by that. I would love to see full Shanny and full you. Just go at it. That would be great. That would be great.
The thing is, like, if she's, like, taking the time to sit down and actually have a conversation with me, I'm not going to attack her. I'm going to be a human being, speak to her like she's a human being, and I'm going to say, okay, this is what I had a problem with. ...
I think that'd be great. I honestly think that would be great. That would be absolutely awesome. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people would probably follow that lead and want to come in here and try to, let off some steam and then actually talk to them or whatever. But there's some people I think that really needs to do that with her, and I think that they'll chill out after that. You know what I mean? But that's not going to benefit the content creators because then they're not going to be able to spin the narrative to keep hating on her because now people are going to have a platform where they can come on here and talk directly to her.
Right.
Not about her, but talk directly to her. And that's what I'm trying to set up. So, let me see something here. Gmail, you need to stop talking. You need to stop taking them at their word and research. Okay, what they say yourself, they lie, period. Real crime lover, I am fully aware, if you're talking about Shanny and Rev, I am fully aware of to whom I'm dealing with. That's why what you guys see between me and Shanny and Rev is more like a treaty. This is not a friendship. This is a treaty. This is more like I'm agreeing not to attack you, and they're agreeing not to attack me. That's what it really is.
You're being a decent human being.
Right.
If you don't like somebody, you don't have to go online and slander them every fucking day. Every day. Sorry.
Right. And if Shanny doesn't like something that I do, Shanny will have her opportunity to put me in my place or say whatever she needs to say. Ashley can do it whenever she wants, and she can do it also on my phone too if she doesn't like something that I say or that I do. So it's all good. I don't care. You know what I mean? So I mean, it is what it is. I'm pretty patient. It's just when I lose my patience, that's when the issue happens. So I try to deal with things the way it needs to be dealt with.
Right.
You know what I mean? So let me see something here. But you believe when they tell you they need $100 each to get? Well, here's the thing. A real crime lover. Let's say hypothetically speaking right now, somebody gave me $100 to give to one of them for an ID. That money is not going to them. It's going to go to them getting their ID. I am done with the days of giving them money and then believing that they're going to go do what they got to go do. I told you, this is more like a Cowboys and Indians peace agreement. You know what I mean? We were choosing to be civil. This ain't me being gullible. I learned my lesson. I learned a lot of things over the last couple of years regarding those two. And Shanny understands this. The last time I was in front of Shanny, I kept making this joke, and I think some of you will find this funny. I said, Shanny, the funniest thing that you ever said on YouTube, I said was, and you little Yoshi. And I can't finish it because I don't cuss or whatever, but at least I try not to on here. You meet me in person, I can't make no promises, but as far as on YouTube, I try to restrain myself. But Shanny made this statement on this video where she was ranting and said, you little Yoshi, if I ever find you, I will gladly. That was the funniest thing I've ever heard her say. And I kept repeating that to her. And when she comes on, she'll tell you guys. She'll tell you. You know what I mean? But I can call her the Minnesota Barracuda and all that stuff, and she won't get offended by it or nothing like that now. So, because we kind of understand each other. Because she'll go Shaniqua on me or whatever. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Yeah, that was funny, man. Yoshi. That was hilarious.
She tore the shit out of that poor thing.
What happened? Oh, when she punched the laptop?
No. Oh, that was funny too. But when she shredded Yoshi up.
I didn't see it. I want to find that video. I didn't see it. She told me she did it. I never saw it.
Yeah, dude, she was hot. Not hot that way. Like she was mad hot. Like she was.
Yeah. I never saw it because she told me that she destroyed it. And I told Shanny I read multiple times. Stop trusting Jules. They don't listen. So. And I think even right now, Jason still believes that Ezzy's real and all these other people are real. You know what I mean? So it's like I gotta mind my business. At some point, I agree to say you believe what you want to believe, and that's it.
Unless every single person that sat there and fed into that argument that broke them up, you want to act like you're his friend and then get him to do all this crazy stuff that could possibly get him arrested. Like, yo, call the cops, like, oh, like that. Those people are like the absolute worst type of people that you're gonna literally try to get somebody to get in a physical fight, get somebody to really hurt somebody else. Like, I feel like they drove Shanny insane. The shit that they were doing with Rev drove Shanny insane.
And that's what I told Shanny and I told Jason. I said, when I saw what Jason was doing, it was kind of hard to support him at that particular point, even though live on camera, I was like, still mad at them. But when the camera went off and I was watching what Jason was doing, because he was being told by Jules to know what to do or whatever, I was like, no, that's not right. She's not even bothering him, and he's coming down and he's doing all of it. And he agrees with me. And when he comes on this channel, he's going to admit it.
Right.
People are going to say, I'm not.
Getting him drunk, giving him money to go get alcohol. Like, oh my God, you're giving alcohol to an alcoholic. Congratulations, you're the worst kind of person in the world.
Yeah. Let me see something here. Somebody in the comment made a statement about you. They said that you can't read. My comment for that is that she can read really well. I can prove it. She can read really well. So
I can't. Oh, I can't read.
Yeah, somebody said that. Who said this goofiness?
Why? Because I had you read them.
They're trying to find out what bothers you and get you to be upset. I think that's how it usually works.
After the first round of YouTube I went through, good luck trying to get something that's really going to get under my skin. Good luck with that.
Somebody says he's a grown man who can make his own decisions. No one forced him to do anything. You're right. He wasn't forced. He was manipulated to do those things.
That's like, okay, first of all, you're dead fucking wrong. Whoever said that. You're dangling a drug in front of an addict. And then you're getting them to take that. So then, no, he's not doing things of his own recognizance because he's fucked up and listening to everybody else tell him what to do. So no, you're dead wrong with that.
Let me see something here. You sound pressed up. There's no, Shanny is a narcissist, major manipulator. She isn't insane. She sits at a computer and type for hours. Well, Shanny definitely showed narcissistic behavior when she was on her channel. But is she a narcissist today? If she is, she's the greatest actress on planet Earth. Because I don't get that vibe when I'm around them now.
One's a narcissist, always a narcissist. I've yet to meet one that's changed. But like I said, I have my opinion, you have yours.
Well, we can talk to her about that when she comes on here. Yeah. I think that's what's going to make the show unique. Everybody's going to be allowed to be themselves, and nobody's going to be going on a blockfest.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Instead of Shanny getting paid to go on somebody's channel to do an interview, because I don't believe anybody will actually pay her, how is everyone going to be if she came on here and me and you interviewed her?
We can do that, and we can take turns asking her questions. We can definitely do that. And then what we can do is I'll work, since nobody else wants to pay her, maybe I will. Since nobody else wants to do it. Or if the audience, if you guys want to pay to have her on here, instead of Hussy getting the $400, you guys can send it over here and you can put it on her Cash App, give her $200 up front. She'll come on here and you can post your questions in the live chat. And myself and Ashley will post those questions too. Shanny, if you guys want to.
Or we should do
like, he don't want to do it. Yeah.
Like a $5 question donation. You want to ask a question? Send $5. You can ask and she'll answer it.
Yeah, and I will make her answer.
I'm up here saying this right now.
It would be great. You know what I need to do with you? I need to do that with you one day and have you come on here and have you face Carrie's audience and they answer a bunch of questions for $5 per question. I think that'd be great.
Let's set up 100 questions. For free, but
listen, we can set up 100 questions. 100 times 5 is $500. Listen. So I would do it in a second because ain't none of these channels.
I would too. But I don't think anybody really gives a fuck to pay me money to ask me questions.
I don't know about that. I think after this video they might, because Carrie's going to respond to this.
Listen, nothing I said is like a lie. I literally have proven everything that I have said. The shit, my opinions are based off of what Carrie has said previously and what Hussy has said. Nothing that I said, fucking, nope.
Okay, so somebody left a comment here, and I'm going to comment on this here. Let me see something here. By the way, Ashley, do you play Yu-Gi-Oh?
No. I don't.
Okay, give me a second. Hold on. I want to see some of these comments I will respond to. Somebody says, nobody cares about either of you scumbags. Now, let me just respond to this here real quick, okay? So first of all, I think for the better part of, 3 to 6 months, I think you was going back and forth with, about 3 months maybe. I think you were going back and forth with Carrie. You was friends with Teddy Bear, and it was a back and forth.
It wasn't even that long. I think it was like, honestly, like a month and a half, 2 months before they threw me, like everybody threw me under the bus.
Right. And I made videos. I think Teddy Bear made videos. Carrie made videos. There's a lot of people that didn't care that made a lot of videos, I suppose. Right. As far as I go, who's this? Peace Frog 91. Peace Frog 91. Let me tell you something. Even if you went to sleep and you had a dream, and that dream came to reality, like Dream Warriors and Freddy Krueger or whatever, or Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1, you could pull people out of your dreams. That would still not be true, sir. And it doesn't matter how hard you ignore me. It doesn't matter. None of that trash is true. Look up G-Man on YouTube. There's just as many hate videos about me and good videos about me as there are about Shanny. And if you don't believe me, do your research.
Nobody cares about either you scumbags. Yet you're here commenting.
Exactly.
And
one of my biggest fans.
at least the cat is cute. The cat that makes that picture.
He said, G, why you got a sidekick? Well, Ashley's been on here before and she's not a sidekick. I want to do something different with this YouTube channel. And we're going to be doing some reaction stuff on this channel now from now on too, to try to spice things up. Because you guys got to admit, all Hussy's going to do is find a video from 1943 and play the same video over and over and over and over again. Meanwhile, me and Ashley are going to give you original content. And that is a deadly statement. When I make that statement, that's I'm going to give you original content, because I'm going to be giving a lot of original content on here. And you guys want Channy? Don't worry. Hussey's stupid. He doesn't know how to get her on his channel. Carrie doesn't want Channy on her channel. And some of these other channels don't want you. Okay, so fine. She'll come on here, and guess whose channel they're going to have to react to every single time I do it. And then you can try to convince me that nobody cares about either of us. I'll make it virtually impossible for that to be true.
And I've been called worse, so.
Oh, brother Isabella, she says, dude, you know I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Nick spent like $200 on new cards for me at Comic-Con. You can spend $200 on one card these days. Some of them cards are really expensive right now.
Oh, you and Sabella are friends again?
No, not friends with Sabella. No.
Like
Sabella is, yesterday when was it?
I heard
it. Yeah.
Yeah, she tried to get mouthy and try to make some type of
So Sand Squatter says G-Man only feels safe because Drag is gone. Let me tell you guys something. If Drag returned today, see, I'm going to admit something on here. I'll admit, when he was coming after me, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to respond to him. But if he came back today, you guys would hate my guts with some of the original content I would put out on him. I ain't worried about Broke Nut. Trust me. I ain't worried about him. You know what I mean? Not at all. Not at all. He don't got to sing it. He knows he can bring it. He won't last 5 videos. He won't last 5 videos. How you doing, Drag?
I like Drag, and I thought his wife was hot. So.
Oh, okay. So wait a minute. Are you telling me you used to be a dragoon?
Yeah, not like I was on his channel one time to do my thing with Channy, and that's how I got. Oh, Tom clap.
So that means you know my history with Drag Nut.
Yeah, I know you. I listened to him go off about you before I even know who you were.
All right, so I think we got the gist of that recap. Give me 1 second. All right, so there is something else that I want to show you all. There's going to be 2 separate streams from Shaw. And her thoughts on certain things. Make sure you give Val a like and subscribe. She's live right now. Buffy is live. Bali's live. Bali. Okay. So before we continue, I don't really like to rehash certain things that happened a while ago. But I do want to show you all something that I want to say that I didn't appreciate. So give me 1 second.
If you take astaxanthin for 1.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Just like Channy.
Hold on. I need to check something. Okay.
All the girls, you sound just fucking like them. I don't watch those reaction channels. But yeah, you know exactly what reaction channels are saying about you.
Shit about Foul.
You're right now.
Parents.
I never had a problem with that right now.
And I will say this before anybody else mentions it. I am fully aware that during this stream that Unicorn Girl did, that she did.
Yeah, I'm putting the link in.
So let's pay attention to this part, okay? I'm not going to talk.
Chat right now.
And I will say this before anybody else mentions it. I am fully aware that during this stream that Unicorn Girl did, that she did have Kratos up there with her. I have talked to Unicorn Girl about it. Me and Mads. A lot of people have told Unicorn Girl, hey, you don't want to associate with fucking Kratos, or Voiceless Ghost, as she goes by now. She is not the type of person you want to have on your channel. She's not the type of person you want to have up on panel with you, because she's into some fucked up shit. You don't want to have someone like that up there. And, you know, she was like, I was not aware of the Kratos or Voiceless lore. You know, I blocked her. She cannot come back up, which, of course, I'm like, good for you. So I am aware of that. And I have talked to Unicorn Girl. A lot of people have mentioned it to Unicorn Girl. So she's well aware of Kratos now.
She started attacking Corby.
So, by the way, Shaw, please respect my pronouns. It's they, them, not she, her. Thank you. So now we got that part. So now there's something else you need to listen to.
She. I will fully admit that as a troll, I will fully admit that. Yeah, it is fun when someone reacts in a visceral way to something that you say, no matter how benign it is. It is a lot of fun.
Well, that was the reason why I made that statement the other day as a blank.
She ain't seen
Everybody
shit yet.
that people don't need to respond every single time. Sometimes
You're right.
Yeah, Mr. Fear, we will just assume that Pariah Quayle is talking about a shanty-sized wart on her ass. So no change on that shanty-sized wart on your ass there, Pariah? I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I'm just gonna let people assume that it is a shanty-sized wart on your ass. They haven't lanced that shit yet?
response is a response, and this is for people that it could affect them, or maybe try to sway them away from creating content, because if you go back and forth, it's going to affect you. So I was trying to help her and all the new people that are thinking about coming. Like, my experience is the best way is to ignore, and that's why I come on every day and I'm okay. But you see,
and yet you couldn't ignore this. Someone in your chat mentioned it, and you just had to jump into reacting to it. You couldn't just ignore it. No, you just had to go straight into reacting to it. You had to know what she was saying, how she was saying it, and everything else. You couldn't just ignore this. No. But yeah, you don't ignore you ignore what people are saying about you. Yeah, that's what you do. You ignore what people are saying about you. That's why you sued DC Media Girl, and you are trying to get the docs of 21, and you were confirming the docs of Unicorn Girl live on your chat as an intimidation tactic to keep her from talking shit about you. That's what you do. That's how you react. And it's funny as fuck.
the one thing that I engage, what happens? You see, and this is what she does. That's why I was telling her, don't engage. So what does she do? The exact opposite. She goes on the panel and she apologizes to that dumb bitch.
I'm just lost for words because, you know, I even take breaks, okay? And it's okay to take breaks and step away for a while, okay, if it's getting to you. You know, like the other day, I wanted to quit all completely. And Donna texted me, emailed me and said that she was devastated. Half of these people that were in that chat that night asked, you know, came over and spoke to me and, you know, didn't want me to go. So I thought about it and then I came back, you know.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
She likes the drama.
Yeah.
She likes the drama.
So do you. Hussy, you love the drama. Carrie loves the drama. You guys are neck deep in fucking drama, and you love it because it gives you those victim points that you want. You cannot deny it, and you cannot convince me otherwise that you are not interested in the drama because you keep responding to it. Every single time someone says something negative about you, you have to respond to it, and that's just absolutely ridiculous.
And that's okay. But don't pretend that you don't. You like the messiness, you like the drama, you like all of that stuff. So that's why you are doing what you're doing.
Well, it's kind of wild to me because doesn't it seem like she is doing the exact same thing she called Mistress Dissection out for?
Yes, exactly, Carrie. Exactly.
You're doing exactly the same thing, Blaze.
And it's just like saying strike three, that's done, you know. And I didn't know that they, you know, been going at it for like 3 times. Like this was the 3rd time. But then, you know, at the first time I tried to get them to be friends again, you know, on my panel. She came up that night, and then, you know, they were golden, and then this started. You know, she went over to Unicorn and hung out with Unicorn and went to a G-Man, you know, and then she didn't like that. So then she's like, no more friendships. And I was like, okay, you know, it kind of took me for a surprise, you know. But then I don't know. I just
I don't know, you're really close with her. You've always on her panel. She's always on your panel.
Yeah.
So how does she expect you to feel?
I can't believe that's what I'm surprised. Like, I'm surprised
She's
she had
locked
didn't
down.
go and try to, like, she didn't even try to talk to you about any of this before
No,
doing
she
this.
just take
Like,
one down. And
Again, I don't see why they're seeing this as some huge thing that she's done against them. She has not talked any shit about them as far as I'm aware of in the entire stream. And again, I will fully admit that I did not watch the full stream. I came in a little bit late, and I left because Kratos came in. And I was not going to be dealing with Kratos' fuck shit. So, as far as I'm aware of, though, she never talked shit about Hussy. Never talked shit about Carrie or anybody else. She was really just there to apologize for some of the fuck shit that she had done. Again, maybe not all of it, but at least some of it, which is something that Carrie has never done. Carrie and Hussey have never apologized for the fuck shit that they've done. Never apologized for it.
That was it.
That is
Like,
great.
cut me off. And you know what? She's blocked on my phone, and she's going to be blocked out here. I don't want to hear any excuses. I'm 56 years old next weekend. You need to stop. Okay, this is bullshit.
You're 56 years old, and yet you're doing this. You are pretending like someone who to somebody's panel that they didn't want to talk about that. She wanted to apologize, stabbed in your back. Like you're bleeding out. 40s, and she's at your and emotional depth.
Oh, don't apologize.
Well, that's fine, but you're talking about suing her and doxing her. 21 doesn't dox anybody. That's what you guys try to do to her.
21 doesn't dox.
21 just harasses, defames, slander.
She doxes people.
Okay, stop it. Stop it.
Where does she dox people? And again, if you're going to come back to that old Greiker argument, Greiker is not in anybody's server. Once I found out that he was a doc, Greiker's not here. Oh, well, I guess then it's free and clear for everybody to dox Carrie. Because you heard Hussey, who was involved with Teddy Bear, and she's telling you what to do. So if you guys decide that you want to go out and send Carrie some, make sure that you pay for them first. Don't leave the poor delivery driver.
Doxed. Say.
21
You
didn't
guys,
dox anybody,
you guys,
so she
you
shouldn't have
guys,
been
you guys.
doxed.
You guys,
People who are doing this. You, Hussey, Carrie, and Fallon. So when I say you guys, you
Time out.
don't I'm talking about you, Hussey, Carrie, and Fallon. Okay?
Hey, Unicorn Girl said, shut your Bible, so respect the hoax.
My pen died, first of all.
Oh, you're pretty nice.
My fucking pen died. Damn it. Okay. I wanted to tell chat. I never heard to do this, but I have smoked so much pot in the past freaking month. I need a little help. If you're feeling generous, I have dropped my Venmo
Oh, Jesus.
in the chat. If you want to help,
If you guys would like to help a bitch out, you can do quite as many hours as I should at my job because, deliver up and so comments and they're in the
for crack.
I could have sworn she was talking a lot of shit about Hussey.
It's not the same thing. Perfectly fine, but
That I find it very interesting that here we are, very short. Not a lot of time is what.
I did get my headlight fixed. Who is an old family friend, and they were willing to work with me on that. I owe them like Venmo, PayPal.
Shop or PayPal or anything.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, because I'm gonna make fun of you because you use the information of somebody else who lives in that Hussey makes on his channel. Monetize around the whole ban of it.
Have like really the opportunity or way to make the money like that. You know what I'm saying? That because it's not even probably an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is getting views. Not that is going to change now that
I will continue to still make fun of you, and I'm fully monetized, and I didn't even.
Oh,
and
God.
she smoked more weed this month.
You have absolutely zero right to be talking in their vices. Michael had to come in about somebody else in your kid's life.
That you're smoking so much that you don't know.
Yeah.
You were so fucking drunk. He had to come in to be criticizing somebody else.
Down a
She does have some adult children. She does have some children who are, and I only know that because Carrie spoke about it. Older teenagers.
that much to where you don't know what's going on.
Man, Rainbow Pride.
So it's not like we're talking about like toddler age kids or infants or anything. Unlike with Carrie, who again, the first 5 years of her son's life, abandoned his family. Mom, she's so stellar. That's how she can talk about it.
Stop it! Y'all gotta stop.
No.
That I do
He's
want
too
to apologize.
busy.
And are obsessed with dressing up as cat girls. That is G-Man's type.
Guys, you for.
With Janny.
No.
All
He
right.
has a wrench.
Stop that.
Piece of trash. So you have that to look forward to.
I'm joking.
I'm selling wrenches for $500, by the way.
Oh, okay. Can I buy one? I don't know.
Very, very limited, and there's a reason why I keep them limited. I think that people should have the freedom to express their opinions. If someone is coming in my chat and doxing, which is
baby powder, and then it was just, timing and
like smart at all.
Oh my God, no one
So
cares.
I didn't know how to shut my
Oh,
camera
shit.
off. I didn't know where to find the mute button to make sure, and I didn't want to be gross doing.
Anja's a character. For those of you, that seems to be a staple for Anja's behavior. Nudes, don't send them. I would say the same thing to Jake. If they don't ask, don't.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I can sit here and I can talk to you guys. I can see the chat, but at the end of the day,
Yeah, I know
I
you were
can
joking,
be
Peggy
held
Mama.
accountable to a certain extent. Shut the hell up for a second. Jesus Christ, I don't even know who you are. Shut the hell up.
Who you are?
Weird that every single time she has someone that she's talking about that is going against her, that is. Well, Carrie, if you want to know my addictions, I will tell you. Oh, God, that shit is good. It's like, if you guys have noticed, I'm myself. I love all of my. Chances are anything to do with In fact, actually, tomorrow night, try to beat some raid.
See your face, huh?
Huh?
Behind the keyboard. We're face to face, though, huh?
I'm reading the chat like the aerosol being a Dr. Pepper Zero sugar. Same shit that Cobes used to have. The dust. That's your computer. That's what it is.
Friends, and you sit here and lie and pretend
No,
you're like
Jesus, shut the hell up. You probably don't have friends.
Why would I be nice to
Why
you?
now?
Why would I be nice to
Why?
you? What
Okay,
respect have you ever
So-
earned from anybody in this community? You started a lawsuit and then cried,
I
complaining.
didn't start a lawsuit. I sent a cease and desist.
None. I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Yes,
And then
I
bring
could
a
afford
different-
the attorney fee. I don't know. I'll take your word for it. I don't remember crying because
Oh, we've cried.
Oh, right now because I don't have it downloaded. Because that's what they do. They complain about other people privatizing their videos whenever they're trying to cover anything up. She just came to the realization that she had overshared in those streams, and she didn't want those streams to be on the general public. Hide shit. No, it was because she realized that she did say some things on there that was oversharing, and Very just like to dirty delete shit.
About a lot of things from what I've heard. So you probably
cried like a good 3 or 4 or 5 6 minutes online.
That's a lot, girl. That's a lot. But you have to continue. Sorry.
Well, I did try Sage, but no one's willing to talk. So yes, I'm going to get in trouble. No one knows I'm doing this. Ask me if I give a fuck, because what I'm trying to say is just this. Not everyone on YouTube is gonna fucking get along, but
No, they're not. That's fair to say.
I think this shit has gone too far. Again, I'm not pretending to be the smartest person in the world. Whether you or anyone else want to be, I didn't realize everyone can see the private messages. Anyone on YouTube, up here, you fucked up here.
Sometimes, especially community, to tell you when you're doing some fuck shit. Because especially if you're someone who is not, really, really YouTube drama community literate. And I will give Blaze, the benefit of the doubt that, she's relatively new. And an outside influence to tell you when you're doing some trying to dox somebody on the internet.
Fucked up here. You shouldn't have done that. That's why I'm fucking here. Because I have
Me up into this.
Right, that's what I don't
Exactly.
understand.
Like that little clip of her. It was Mads that was mentioning you. Blaze was wanting to keep it focused on of the fuck shit that she had gotten up to herself. So I don't know what you're talking about, Hussy. I don't know what you're referring to. Some of the fuck shit that she was getting up to.
Talking about wonky eyes when I don't do that.
Exactly. Wow.
and sometimes you just need to hear from
Wow.
someone who has who's not involved in it.
No, why would you hear? Why?
Again, she's holding herself accountable with her husband. Get his opinion on it. Were you hacked into her her webcam or something? How do you know how much she shared with him? She's not talking about you. She did. It means that it's going to reflect badly on you.
Yeah.
Yes, I think all of this has gone too far.
Yeah, and exactly, Rebecca. They can see it from an outside perspective as someone.
Question two.
What have we done?
You have a question, go ahead and ask. And I tried to talk to him about something.
Attention, but what is it that she didn't get to say that she wanted?
Hussy?
Yeah.
For that. I don't know if Unicorn Girl had talked to her. I don't know if anybody else has talked to her and tried to convince her to do this. But I understand that it could be very confusing for you to realize that people have their own minds, people have their own. share one poor, wilted, shriveled, tiny, minuscule fucking brain cell gotten up to. I can understand how that can be a hard concept to grasp when it
To do it. I told her contact me.
Monday, right? Like yesterday
This
was
was-
Easter. Like
Yes.
my God, you're mad that I didn't get back to you? Like I literally texted her, I believe, on Saturday night.
And you have
So-
family to take care of on Easter, and you know it is Easter.
what the hell are you talking about? You have in her fucking Discord trip with her family. When I was able to, when I had the to meet someone, seen her in my chat, dad or her sister, fan of Avril Lavigne. But I mean, I've never enjoyed spending to see her birds. And of course, I didn't even. You can go and spend, cheer on to the movies with her family.
And justifies her going and doing this. Like
No, because
Anything. I didn't say anything.
Talking about that she had done, not to the fuck shit that you had done or anybody else. She was not talking about anybody else but herself. So I really don't get what the fuck they're talking about here.
things Katie says Huzzy literally told her I would talk to her about her something, and she wants to pop up on my panel, unexpected, uninvited, to talk about something like that. This I know.
no, she's probably gonna go on with AJ. I'll
Oh,
call
yeah.
that now.
100. I thought about that too. 100% she's going to go on. AJ.
Again, just because Blaze is just because Blaze, there are people that don't operate like that, that they are automatically going to become a hater. Does not mean they're automatically going to start 21, Frank, right? I just don't.
That's why they're hyping her up, probably,
Oh, yeah,
whoever's
she
in
is.
her ear, because they know that's content for them, right?
Oh, yeah, she will do it too. She will do. She likes being messy. She likes
Well,
it.
she can
I
go
got it.
wherever she wants, all she wants. And I'll tell you one thing: I blocked her. You can come back here and talk to Hussey and Gary. And
Sally, you are a piece of fucking garbage. Have a little bit of oh my god, I blocked her because she you need to grow up too, because Carrie's in her 40s. Mind blowing.
and this is it. This is it. I don't.
A
Hey, Paula.
genuinely nice person.
things that you approve of, and to then apologize to get another fucking guy ever who is going. But yeah, you keep thinking that everybody, a middle school me girl. Not that I ever was in middle school. You guys are acting like a bunch of middle school me.
I don't like judging people, but I did.
I started feeling that way.
Sweetie, buddy, on that. Carrie's done it. Hussey's done it. And I'm pulling.
I kind of like. I know what you mean, and then
All right, so because I really gotta go. Now I can see why I can't say much about the trafficking shit because I don't know anything about that. But I would say that you are predatory. Not
whole situation. Okay.
Crazy to me. I would never.
As soon as I walked away from her. Now, GP has
internet. You named Kenneth. Work Squad is not you. Love and adore does not like you. They're not going to send you a meal. Nobody
walked away. We all walked. Allows people to go. All that.
3 years older than these people. Because beer goggles are a thing. Bragging about having sex with 20-something-year-old dudes while they're. And I am going to call you predatory as far as financial predatory of money. You are definitely a financial. You barely leave your apartment.
Accusing me of having conversations.
You share.
So,
Okay. So, yeah.
I've asked her several times when I was online.
Job. Absolutely zero reason. Not an actual fucking.
Otherwise, okay, if you look at them to actually
The dude's job. You're calling his work. These people so well to or anything like that. Retard.
husband's phone number.
Probably big old bullshit on that. Fuck yeah, this is what you didn't actually see a girl settled. Prolonged court case. It wasn't a court. It does whenever it loses.
She's taking this as a joke. I don't know what. And I said that to me over the phone.
You would think that if you had ever got at his spouse. I'm not going to go into detail. I just want to talk to him about his spouse. And this is the only way that I know how to get in contact with him. Lawyer that you pay in Cash App.
I went to bed, then I scrolled Monday.
So, I mean, maybe I should just stick with calling him the Temu lawyer. Gary sent to Worst of the Internet is actually her docs. Shit, because of that shit. Does that, yes, the docs that carry earth on this bitch, go ahead.
Actually doing it. Patient thing.
Going to.
I mean, trust me, I and he would have been perfectly fine if he gave it to he got it, because you know what you can do? You are not being forced to watch this. You are not being skinned, wrinkled ass.
Guys, for saying something like that. When she apologizes for
Going after guys who are young enough, technically not a pedophile.
was I wrong for saying that? I don't talk about live myself.
Are you bringing back the whole Yato shit?
Oh no.
Well, look at what happened with so
Very well. English was clearly not his bit of frustration, especially, if you're, getting a ride from somebody. Spanish. Frustration. However, I would be frustrated because I couldn't get back to where they came.
And antagonizing you.
In any way with the shit that people are saying about you. Again, if you didn't catch my first explanation, here I'll explain it to you again. I understand that, you're 50-something years old, so get to see it, but you don't have to see it.
But no. Now, why do you not? It is what it is. It's back. And Sam.
You guys have this whole mentality where she was trying to say that she had done some things wrong and she wanted to scream going over the docs of Unicorn Girl in the
Done it.
Like this shit just keeps.
I think what happened.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Accept it.
An apology.
feels the need to apologize to other pussy's huge fucking I'm on open. You can do Cash App, you can do Venmo, you can do PayPal. Those are all linked in the pinned comment in the chat.
On the internet, I have never from people on panel about Chicago PD over here. I had no,
That was funny.
Blaze is the one that gave me that.
Congratulations for getting this shot, and thanks, Anja.
Hey, something about her baby or whatever.
I don't know of anybody else who has called anybody else's job. Would be seen. So
Yeah.
That's tears of joy.
on you, Anja.
Yeah. He said you got an email. They said
Told me that's where that.
Any baby carrots who are stuck.
There. And what about my distiller?
She shouldn't have. It was nobody else's business but hers and her daughter's. So I hired to go over it. Like my cute little emoji. She didn't have to say in internet in front of thousands of people and making it not for her child getting. I can say with my entire fucking chest. I'll definitely pull it up for you. But I gave a very valid crash out about it. May be held responsible for. It's really gonna help. Oh. There it is. All right, so let me get this. Step for you. Someone on the Kiwi Farms has that app, and they did the police scanner to look up that particular area of Pennsylvania. It's quite easy to download and shelter, and they're being well taken care of. That is a pair. What you do, so very well taken. And they don't do. Someone has already gracious that are, in need.
Apps that you could literally.
Shit too. Like,
Yeah.
And, they have police scanner playing it so they could hear the word. I understand what is out there.
What Shanny were known to be just on the side of the road or something. I'm not exactly sure. And people were wondering where he was. Confirmed.
this in the chat.
No, they're not.
Blaze is currently hiding on Voiceless Ghost / Kratos' chat, stream sniping, because I guess Kratos is stream sniping your channel. Because Kratos, I guess, just doesn't have any kind of original
Wait,
content.
Blaze is in there? Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yet another reason for me to give Blaze the bombastic side eye. Yet another reason. For those of you who are unaware of the Kratos Voiceless Ghost lore, Kratos is a fucking freak. She is into age play. She is into posting pictures of her privates online and in captioning them teen breeding material. Kratos' partner is also into some fuck shit. Alright, good night, Red. Hope you sleep well. Kratos' partner is also into some fuck shit. In fact, there's actually a recording of him doing a sexual call or recording a sexual voice note for somebody, where he talked about how big their cock was, and he was doing it in like a baby voice and was referring to them almost like they were a child, and it was very disgusting, very gross. And that's Kratos' partner. So if you see Kratos or Voiceless Ghost anywhere around, yeah, that was one of the reasons why I stopped listening to this particular stream, is because Kratos came up, and I was like, fuck that shit, I'm out, and I stopped listening to it. But I did let Unicorn Girl know after the stream was done, because she was unaware of the Kratos / Voiceless Ghost lore. I did let her know, and Mads actually let her know too, that Kratos is into some fuck shit, and she probably shouldn't have her up on a panel or even allow her in the chat anymore. And she said that, yeah, she's blocked Kratos.
Girl.
How do you feel?
And I am the company.
How do you
That
feel about?
explains a lot,
I
actually.
think you're stepping away.
How does it feel to be? How do you feel dicking me over? How does
Yeah.
that feel? How do you feel, Blaze? Yeah, I want to hear it. How do you feel?
I'm telling you, she's messy. She loves this. She's not taking no damn break, nothing.
Who's a bitch now, motherfucker? Sorry.
What the fuck? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be giving Blaze a further bombastic side eye. In fact, I actually may add one more cunt to the number of times I call her one on a stream. But yeah, you guys are acting like she was like you're acting like she killed your child or something. Seriously, this is like really fucking creepy. How absolutely fucking crazy these people are over someone coming onto a stream that, oh my god, for the content that they're reviewing, they are acting like fucking Blaze like killed their firstborn son. And it's crazy to imagine that all of these people are over 30. Absolutely crazy.
Sorry. Got a little.
Okay, so I think you got the gist of that. And I will say though, again, I don't like to bring this up, but I will show a part of Unicorn stream on why Shaw decided to run her mouth. And again, I want to be very clear. I'm not going to address anything anymore, but it's good to know. Let's just show everybody what you had to say. No hate to Unicorn Girl.
I have reasons for believing. Because that's being AJ. To which, and like, I have reasons for believing it's true behind the scenes. And I'm like, well, you can't just say it on a public platform. Then you have to prove it.
Yeah.
Like you have to have more than that. And lo and behold, we find out Strawberry is not AJ. But I thought it was interesting because Hussey came up, and he didn't want to deny that Strawberry Douche and AJ were one and the same publicly, even though he knows. Because you know AJ and him used to be brother and sister, right?
No.
Yeah, they used to be best friends.
Wow.
And that's why he feels so comfortable going in real life with her, because he knows Daddy, which is and now
because I can tell you about you,
like accusing. Well, and and
they like to prop
when you think about it.
Exposing him for hello.
How you doing?
This is Voiceless.
Take
Blaze,
over.
I actually wanted to talk to you in regards to what happened yesterday. I was upset. I really don't hate anyone, but you know, I think the attacking and taking sides really needs to stop, and especially in regards to making people with disabilities, that needs to stop. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just, saying.
And I agree with you. And like I said, well, I don't know if you've been listening, but again, I just had a really long sit down with my husband, and we talked about all this because he knows nothing of this. I wanted someone else's opinion, and he basically told me that I've been doing fucked up shit. And I was like, you know what?
Hey, Voiceless, there's a lot of people who would really appreciate it if your husband would stop drawing bestiality porn and posting it.
Mads, can you not today? Not today. Not today. Not today. Not today. Not today. We're not going to talk about that.
That was disgusting. The things that I had to see because of what you and your husband.
We're not discussing that today.
Why did you have to see them?
Just say
Can I ask
something
that?
to like break the ice. I'm in the middle of all of you. It looks like a
Anja, you are disgusting.
Sorry.
Yeah, weirdo. Fucking A. Just don't burn.
Anja in the middle. Anja in the middle.
God.
Yeah.
No, but like, why did you have to see them? Can I ask that?
Because
like,
I mean,
who?
I probably wouldn't have just opened it.
I was in. People were sending it around because I'm a part of this community.
Why didn't they censor it?
Yeah, why are you
By
guys
the way,
sending
hi,
that? That sounds
Foxy.
weird.
Blaze and
Sure.
Gunter.
Kratos and her husband are doing.
Because I hear a lot about the
Yes.
Kratos stuff, but I don't know how this
I
happened.
don't know nothing about it.
The whole time Carrie was defending. And that's the whole reason that we were sending it around. Is because I'm in.
See, that's
20
where you really want
So
to
you had to see drawn dicks because you were sending it
there's plenty
around?
of criticisms about Carrie that have nothing to do with Kratos. Like, that's why I don't know why you guys still hang on to
Those Carrie
Not
was
what happened
saying
with
that-
Blaze and Banter. Did
the
the
same
Hussies roll you
but
out? Or
nothing illegal, so that therefore there's nothing wrong with it because it's not illegal. But then as soon as Carrie started hating Kratos, she saw the light. And there's multiple people that I've talked to that were once friends with Kratos, and they stopped being friends with her, and they turn around and say, yeah, that stuff is disgusting.
So, I don't like really talking much, but if something is immorally wrong and do not meet the illegal standpoints, it's probably best to go to your local police department if you feel something is going on. Not what was displayed in this stream.
I don't have a problem
So
with you having an issue with Kratos and
me neither.
I guess their spouse having something going on. I just don't stop attaching it to Carrie. Carrie's got
Your
enough.
point is Carrie is a hypocrite. We know.
Get to say, well, this isn't weird and this isn't creepy. And then as soon as she's not friends with you, It's weird.
My stance is the same as it is with everything else.
So,
Who is
so
the
I
victim?
want to actually, all right,
Is the victim
since you
you?
don't want to talk about this, hold on. I'm going to say something. And let's be real. What y'all fucking did was disgusting. You want to put my husband as the most disgusting thing. But let's talk about the fact that y'all basically planned all this shit and want to basically make it even worse than what it is. You do realize that people actually get hurt for doing that? I'm just saying.
Who's gonna get hurt and how?
It does, don't, are you serious?
Yes.
You want to basically put my business out there knowing it was private. And then y'all keep wanting to bring it up. It's not about me.
The stuff your boyfriend was
I do think this wasn't about Kratos.
I'm talking
It's not. It's not.
Exactly.
Things that you put and you linked onto your Discord account.
No, I did not.
Thank-
See, that's the thing. Look, I don't really want to get into it. Like I said, y'all know what y'all did was fucked up. It's time to move on.
Didn't do
I
anything.
didn't say you did it. I didn't say you did it, but 21 of them are dumb and telling you
Have
to
they
say, oh, tell
continued
this,
the
say
behavior
this.
since being called out?
With
Can I
that,
ask that?
I've seen
Unicorn.
There's no, is there any victims? No.
Oh shit, my eyes. That was horrible. And honestly, animals are victims. I would really hope that he
A
doesn't.
drawn animal is a victim? Is that what
Drawings
you're
of
saying?
animals are victims.
Apparently so. Worse, drawing animals are victims. Would have thought.
I'm sorry your friend sent you something that hurt your eyes.
Right? The atrocity.
I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of gore. I've seen a lot of crazy things. I'm just saying that's horrible, and I cannot believe that you willingly participate in that. That's
Why aren't you calling
It sounds like you participated in it.
I am calling.
Gorgeous.
That's the reason I got back on this panel because I thought she.
Rage porn is not different than porn to me.
Right?
Can I just ask something? Is Hussey enemies with Blaze and Banter now, or
To be determined, I think.
It's
Okay.
to be determined. I
I've been
tried
there,
to.
so-
I went on his panel last night. I tried to ask him a question.
Mhm.
I do think it upset him a little bit because the panel ended, and then
Ah,
I guess he wasn't in a really good mood today. So I don't know.
Can we go back to
I think he's already mad at me.
the Zoophile age player that we have on panel? The teen breeding material that you posted with your own naked body.
Like I said, is there any proof? Is there any victims? Because y'all want
Are
to
we
bring it up.
pretending like
In the picture, you're
are we
disgusting.
pretending
Is
like
there any
porn
victims?
sites aren't full of quote unquote teen porn that is not even
That shit's
teens?
gross too.
I'm
Sure,
a
but take it up with everyone that makes these things popular.
Exactly.
You don't gotta call out
Alright,
every person in
also-
the world that has a thing with teen porn.
Then stop obsessing over one of them.
Exactly, right, Bob?
One of them.
Bestiality, rape, bestiality.
Okay. I'm not, listen, I'm not here for that discussion. All I'm going to say is that
Yeah, you want
if
sweet.
anybody wants to watch my streams and I've talked about this, the whole premise is bad arguments make other people look like victims. Okay?
Mhm.
Thank you
Mhm.
for having
What the
me
fuck
on.
does
I
that even
appreciate
mean?
it. You
Wody,
guys
I
have a
have
good
one
night.
question.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you, Lex.
An unconscious mouse after it has raped it. It just.
Why are we? This wasn't about you.
Just.
My voice is in the middle. Meow meow.
I'm in the middle. Cool.
My stance remains the
Andre,
same
don't
until
make that
someone
noise. You're gonna
proves
turn on
something
her
to me.
partner. Don't
Yeah,
do
I'm
that.
waiting for the victims. That's what I'm waiting for. Is there any victims?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting.
Verify pedophilia.
You can't make yourself into the victim.
If you're encouraging pedophiles,
Exactly.
then yeah, you are creating.
I'm not
victims, so-
encouraging anyone. I'm
I wasn't
encouraging,
talking
not
about you.
derailing the
I
chat.
wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Kratos.
Is there any victims? Once again, I'm waiting for victims. Where's your proof? Since y'all want to run your mouth, I'll
You just
discuss.
encourage pedophiles. That's all I need to say.
Where's your proof? Still waiting.
Your photos that you posted to your Reddit account and then deleted.
Why are you
Still waiting for proof.
advertising them?
Right? Why are they advertising it?
This is not AJ's channel. Okay, please
This is
don't
the
get
unicorn.
Yeah, AJ.
By the way, sorry, I have baboons.
Anja has a question she's been trying to ask Blaze, I think.
Sorry about that. And Blaze, this is what I was trying to tell you, that being around me is it's an issue.
Yeah, you're just.
I got the answer.
And also what I was saying about how no matter what you do, some people are going to just make this their life now.
You're welcome, Blaze and Banter, to my channel, by the way. and everybody else's. I think if you're, or I don't care if people are friends with people I don't like, if you know what I mean. Sometimes
I know.
I don't know a lot about you, so yeah, let's just leave it at that.
Okay,
So
Anja.
again, Blaze, I have no issues with you. Are we good for now? Because I don't have issues with you.
Disgusting.
Yeah, we're good. I think
It's with you.
last
Everybody.
night was a misunderstanding.
All right.
I didn't take it personal.
Yeah, but this is what I wanted to show you, like why people don't be around me. So.
If
And
you
voiceless
Yeah, 'cause you're-
also, I have a question for you.
Ask
In
away,
every
Andre.
chat, okay, in every chat I have been into, you're like, oh my god, go away. And I'm like, what did I did to her? Like, or
You kind of basically call me some names too, Anja. But again, I don't have calls with you either.
no, it's me, Anja, that's asking you, voiceless.
Yeah, and you've been running your mouth about me, and I don't know why. I don't even know why you have issues with me. You know
Where yeah,
what happened?
Hmm?
What happened?
rabbit.
Anja, stupid. Just don't listen to her. Firefly had a really good point. People say the same thing about lol porn. They say that there is no victims, but it's you are simulating pedophilia. And
Like I said, where's the
Yeah,
proof?
if you
Where's
keep
the victims?
reaching, you can come up with all sorts of rationalities. But
Right?
the problem
Exactly.
is, it had nothing to do with this conversation.
Exactly.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm here to talk about Kratos. Kratos is disgusting. She shouldn't even be entertained in this fucking community. She's foul. And the shit that her and her husband do is fucking disgusting.
Then make a deep dive on it.
And fuck you.
Put porn on as well.
Like you. Who even are you? Make a deep dive. Okay. Why don't you educate yourself on something in your community?
What's my community?
To you. A lot of people have come to you and told you about this, and you choose to
Yeah,
wait.
and the same thing with Carrie. They came to me, and I had to learn for myself, and I had to wait for something to happen, and I had to wait for proof. Because I don't just take a bunch of people's words at bullshittery and trying to reach for things and reaching in the comments and coming up with reasons that they can say whatever they want on a panel that had nothing to do with this.
When it comes to simulated bestiality and pedophilia, where there's fucking multitudes of evidence, you should listen. And if you're not going to,
Okay, go to Twitter and find all of them too. They're out there. This is your new. This is your new thing now. Go fight them.
In this community, there's one of them in this community that I'm gonna.
What happened?
What happened?
I don't know.
Okay, well, Kratos used to be. Which one are we looking for?
Fine.
How
This
you
wasn't
doing?
about that anyway. I'm glad that we can be stopping your derail.
I need.
Talked to her friends and they like told her.
Red Dress Express. Hey, girl. Sorry.
Yeah, you kind of should be. Kratos,
am.
a disgusting freak, and anybody who lets that individual in their community is, I want nothing to do with them. I'm just gonna let you know. But I think it's really funny because whenever a random person pops up in your chat, you say, "Mads, who is this person? Who is this? Giga, who is this?" But then when it's Kratos, you want to sit there and
There are
and
so many backstage that started.
No, I understand, and I don't expect you to kick them off. I don't expect you to.
I don't really know the work.
Well, we'll tell you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well,
'Cause
I
people-
only did that because the main reason. Yeah, the main reason for this stream today was just so Blaze could track. She was tracking me, trying to get a hold of me last night in chats and everything else. So I was
Blaze
like, all right,
a lot of
here's
bullshit. Blaze fed you a lot of bullshit, and you ate it up too. Which honestly, I'm not even that surprised. But I just, Kratos is fucking foul, unicorn. That person is disgusting. Okay.
Kratos makes porn for PDF files.
All pedophiles should be shot, and all zoophiles should be shot. Okay. The stuff.
So I'm gonna keep replaying this so we all get the point of what you shouldn't say on any online platform.
Else, and I'll get it to you. Okay.
Kratos makes porn for PDF files.
All pedophiles should be shot, and all zoophiles should be shot. Okay. The stuff else, and I'll get it to you. But the stuff that her and her husband were participating in is absolutely foul, especially knowing that they have a child. And people cape for it. People cape for it, and they say, "Well, let people figure it out on their own." There's nothing to figure out when somebody does something and it's bad. That's all. No. We don't need to figure it out. We don't need to have a personal experience with Kratos that's negative to know that that shit is disgusting. Okay?
It is disgusting.
All right. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Well, before you go, how is the little...
I think we got the point. Excuse me. That's all. Let's see if there's any more recaps that we need to do. I think you got the point of what happened. And again, I explained this to Worst of the Internet. I explained this to Val. I even explained it to Coach, who reviewed it very, very well. He did great. And he even said I didn't need to apologize, but I still would like to apologize to Unicorn. This is me being honest. You know, maybe I should never went on panel, but I wanted to talk to Blaze. I didn't really know that the ops were in the chat. I didn't really pay attention or care. I just wanted to say my piece. I was going to hop off anyway. And I even told Unicorn Girl on AJ's panel, hey, thank you for dropping me off because I was going to leave anyway. And she even apologized. And I said, that's perfectly fine. It wasn't fair for the derailment, and that's not the topic, and it was not my intention. But I will say, though, hey, Mads, you can't block me anymore because I blocked you. Good luck. Have fun with that. Now, enough with that. Minnie Manson did a recap. But let's see if Hussy's gonna go live, which I doubt it. Oh. What is this about? Oh. To join in sense accident. Ooh. Uh-oh. I gotta let some people know about this one, and I'm not gonna buy that. Okay. So it seems that he's gonna be live tomorrow, and it's probably gonna be members only. But good to know. Okay. Let's see. I think Fallon is finished live, but I don't really want to snipe her. Yesterday was very wild. I do appreciate you all watching the shit show go down. It was chef's kiss. Beautiful. I would see what Auntie Jessie's talking about, but I cannot tolerate her. Minnie Manson was live yesterday. I can play it. Let's see.
Hello, I'm Minnie Manson. I'm gonna keep coming back. I really like you to throw some $5 for whatever song you want. Buy more glasses. That problem will be solved. I'm talking through this one because
I'm gonna skip a little bit and just.
You know when someone will write big letters, and as they write more, there's only so much room to write in the letters. It's taller and smaller, and there's no fucking room. That's me. That's me all the way. Okay. Kita Queen. Kiss. My entire household listens to Minnie. They don't have a choice. Just remember how awesome I am on here when I'm singing. What draws people to me as a rock star? we'll do the opposite if you get to know me too much. So if you're communicating with me private, like emails and such, keep in mind that I'm a different person off stage than I am on. And so far, everybody else that I've been communicating with in private has been very good to me. I do write my own songs. I got an album coming out. I know I wanted this, right? You know you want it. I'm sorry about my nose too. It's just dry. It's driving me bananas. Okay, now we gotta do Let's Get It On. I filmed 4 videos yesterday. You're gonna see them in a week and you'll like them. Oh, sometimes start right off the bat. Oh gosh. I've been really trying, baby. Trying to hold back this feeling for so long. Damn. And if you feel like I felt it, come on. Oh, come on. Oh. Let's get it on. Oh, baby. Let's get it on. Let's know better. Let's get it on. Sugar. Let's get it on. Oh, we're all sensitive people. There's so much to give. Understand me, sugar. Since we've got to be here, let's do. I love you. There's nothing wrong with me. You're ready to do. And give yourself to me. And never get on. The love is true. Oh, baby, oh. Don't you know how sweet and wonderful life can be? Oh, I'm asking you, baby, to get it on me. Oh, ain't going to worry, ain't going to push. I won't push you, baby. So come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Stop it around, that's good. Hey, let's get it on, oh, you know. Let's get it on, you know what I'm talking about. Come on, baby. Let go of love come out. If you believe in love, let's get it on. Oh, let's get it on, baby. This minute, oh yeah, let's get it on. Yes, please, let's get it on. Hey, come on, come on, come on, come on, darling, let's get it on the bush. Oh, gotta get it. Oh, get it, yo, baby. I want you to get it on. You don't have to worry that it's wrong. If the spirit moves you, let me groove you. Just like an ark come down, oh. And I'm come, baby. Do you know what it is? I've been sanctified. Baby. God, that make us feeling so good. So like sanctified. I love you too, Mushroom Krista. I love disco. Let me see. I may have to go cut the hairs in my nostrils. They're driving me nuts. Thank you, Joe Louis, for your tip there. Whoa! Ted Trucker, thanks again. Damn. I'm gonna have to take a 5-minute break though before I start again here. I still got Born This Way, Killer Queen, and Into Mystic. Van. Yeah, I can't believe Brandon got that mad at me. I mean, that's something that. Why would he get that mad at me? I don't understand him.
Alright, so I think that's enough for that recap for now. No, there's not going to be other stuff to do. I'm just going to check to make sure we're not missing anything. I think Fallon finished her stream. Let me see. Excuse me.
And I did win, but I'm not going to tell you how much I won. But I did hit the jackpot, and it was a big jackpot. And I'm not bragging about it, saying anything about it, just saying that I won. And the funny thing is that the money that I put in the machine, after I won that, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna play that amount, because the attendants come over and the supervisor, and you shake hands and you're like, thank you, and congratulations, thank you. Do you want to write, what are your tax purposes, blah 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 blah. So I was like, okay. So he's like, don't take out that money. I mean, if you do, just take out the ticket, the voucher, and then go to another machine if you want. I was like, okay. So my friend's like, stay. And I'm like, well, first off, we have to have cigarettes and a cocktail, and also visit my friend who works at the bar and get a bite to eat and all this other stuff. So she's like, fine, but we got to go back to that machine. So I was like, well, if it's still there. So we waited. Excuse me, and waited and waited and waited. And our ritual at the end of the night, what we do, and I do this with my coworkers too, is we get like the big pretzel, because you can have it. We always get a pretzel, and my daughter hit a jackpot, or you have to sign in the jackpot. Oh, by the way, I already won, you little fucktard. And he's like, what? We're like going back and forth. And then he's like, at the end, okay, and or what's ever in my pocket, and you get free play. So it went into my, I'm not going to say. Okay. The puppies are chilling, thank God. And, had a good time. And, my participated offline with their friendships, because in the end, you lost really epic friends. You had epic friends. And I don't understand, the whole, well, we're going to hold this against you type of shit. Because not in your real fucking life. Like that guy last night, like that creepy old dude. I mean, do you think that he actually followed us home and like was stalking us and going to harass us? And no. It's called a good old casino confrontational fight during the elder hour. And let me tell you, I know what it feels like to be old, because I am old. I'm 56 tomorrow. Who the fuck cares? But I'm not going to let some random stranger treat me like shit. Start back and forth. And then she's sitting there, okay, at her machine, and this person comes by and she's banging on the machine, like my lady that had the mask on and the rubber gloves, banging on the big win. Come on. I mean, really. And then this lady's like banging, tapping on her, like I said, like, I put on my hoodie. I have my out who still supports Hussey. That's okay, because I do stand for love. And I stand for, where? In Carrie's Discord or something? Because that needs to stop too. All that's Penguin, she must be kicking anyone out who still supports Hussey. That's okay, because I do stand for love. And I stand for, but where? In Carrie's Discord or something? Because that needs to stop too. All that stuff needs to stop. You guys are like grown adults, people. What you did to what Blaze did to me, what Carrie did to Hussey, it's all over the place. And now you're treating our friends and supporters and subscribers that you have and had in your own chats and own lives that supported you, that modded for you, like shit. Why? Why do you have to be so angry? Why do you have to be so vengeful? Like, what is going on with everybody? Are we like on our periods all at once now? Are we peripausing? Seriously? I mean, I could say that because I'm full-blooded, menopaused. Like, I'm done. Like, I have no mood swings. I have no hot flashes. I wasn't a blue, I'll get a hot flash. I don't bleed anymore. If anything, I just got cramps. That's all. It was really bad. It was like phantom cramps. It was like, oh my God, my period's coming and it never came. Oh my God, how gotta bring you to the casino with me, maybe. Yeah, no problem. Hey. And you know what? I'm good luck for everybody, apparently. Just rub my shoulder. Touch my arm. You'll win. No, I just know how to, and I know when to stop, Like last night, my friend's like, it's your birthday. Come on, win again. I'm like, stop. Like, I want to go home. I already won. Leave me alone. Even a minor jackpot would have been, that was good for me. But like, no, let's keep going and going and going. And I'm like, oh my God, calm down. Bye. Yeah, I can't spend like all day and all night in casinos anymore like I used to. Plus, I like live dealers. I love live dealers. I love the live dealers. You know, those are fun. I mean, Vegas is just fun for me. And the shows, and you go to the shows, and even Atlantic City and Foxwoods and like all over and resorts and all these other places. Fun. Big fun, big fun, big win, big win, big money, big money. God, that's in my head all night. But there was that lady, I mean, like that one machine. It was like, it's still, yes, and Hussy, I did see it in your video today. Yes, it's still in my head. It's still in my head. And I forgot the tune, but I wonder if they have the machine. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, and then I could show you what machine I saw. But also, there are videos online which are really fun to watch because and I'm sorry that it cut out. Like I was live for like 5 minutes or so. I mean, I took you guys outside with me. We were smoking a cigarette. She was on the phone with her husband. You know, we were like sitting at the table talking, and like we were just like, you know, I thought that you guys were still live with me, but it must have cut out, and I felt bad. I was like, oh shit. And I was going to go live again, but then like, I was like, nah, you know, maybe I'll do that one night. I'll take you to the casino with me and I'll show you the games and, you know, and all that. Yeah. I used to do that with, I did that like a couple of years ago, actually. Breakfast of Champions. Yes. An old, big old pretzel. Well, I had like a little bit of it because it was too huge. My daughter, she'll fucking wolf that down that thing in like 2 seconds. Like fucking Homer Simpson, open her mouth and just like, you know, me, I just need a little piece. It's like kind of like toast. Felt like I had some toast and coffee. And I just woke up. Yeah. But yeah, I don't understand what's going on. But you know, all this like replaying of people's lives and, you know, sniping, whatever. Okay, have at it. Whatever. Not like we're doing anything that, you know, is illegal or, you know, it's just it's like it's stupid. You know, it's stupid to like go after your friends after the fact. You know, and this other one, what's her face? I keep forgetting her name because like I just block her out sometimes, you know, like this one. It burns. That one, you know, like what's her name again? I totally don't. I totally forgot. But yeah, like her. I just got powder on my thing. God damn it. Yeah. So stuffed up. Why don't you call your ex-husband that's a drug dealer?
Let me take. I don't want to. I'm not like Anja. I don't want to do it on screen. Hold on.
Does it too. Oh, did it? It burns. You fucktard, whatever. Yeah, like that one. Like she's weird. Like she is unhinged. You know, she's like, come over to my channel, guys, and you know, I'll just like, you know, be the big mouth for everybody. You know, I'll just like, you know, you know, I'll snipe them for you. You know, just but be my friend, please be my friend. Seriously. And then, oh my God, we're gonna stalk you again, and we're gonna say bad things about you and negative things and blah blah blah. Okay, round 2, ding. Like seriously, you guys are jokes. And your little Christopher Watts thing, like memes and shit that you're sending me. I mean, come on, like how stupid are you? Don't you, you know, if you were for that family or for those children that died, Cece and Bella, and baby Nico, who was just like not even, I'm not gonna say what I heard and facts because I read the Discovery. Yeah, like if you were for them, like you wouldn't be talking about, you wouldn't even be coming in here trolling like that because that's disgraceful. See, these people I can see like, oh my God, we're going to go to the grave site and hang out there and you know, and you know, put roses down for poor Shanann and you know, and the kids and, you know, but you're not because like you're degrading their names because you keep coming back talking about it. I mean, that must not do you any good. No, and be careful because the Ruseks are going to, you know, the Ruseks are pretty crafty out here. The Ruseks family can come in and shut down your channel. That's what I heard. They see anything negative about, you know, they see that name, they get unhinged. They really do. So just be careful because, I mean, they can take your IP, you know, look it up and do their magic and they'll sue you. So just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. Yeah, so we had that troll come in here. Chris Watts, a victim fund. Yeah, we had that guy come in here. And yeah, I'm sure you saw the Fight for the Family, which is ran by Lana Oriani. And oh my God, blah, blah, blah. You know, all that shit. Well, whatever. Good for you. Namaste. Is that in the past? You must be stuck in there because I left my past a long time ago. That door has closed, locked, sealed. It's gone. You know, it's gone. Thank you, Jen. Good to see you, Jen. How are you? And hippie Xena, how are you? How's it going? But yeah, you guys really need to up on your game, okay? Because right now, nobody really gives a shit about you, okay? Nobody cares. Nobody, wants to make amends with you, okay? Yeah, too many weirdos, right? Too many fucking weirdos, Donna. I mean, just to toss you, like, kick you out of a Discord because, like, you're friends with Hussy and you're in there supporting her. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, that would piss me off. But, like, you're a good person. You're a good friend. You didn't deserve that. Hey, Gouda Punch, how are you? Good to see you. And by the way, I'm not stealing anyone's, subs or anything, okay? I don't do that. If people want to come in here and support me, okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Maybe it's because I have a good platform going, and I had for many years. Okay, maybe it's because I'm a good person. I don't treat my friends like shit. I mean, I can go all the way back with you guys and tell you my whole life story online. Would you like to hear it? No, you know what? I'm sure that you know all about it because you did your research already, and that's fine. Hey, Lean, how are you? Thank you for coming. But one thing I can tell you is you think you're getting a rise or something out of me, and you're not. It's like you're not getting shit from me. You're not getting anything from me. Okay? What you're going to get and what people always have gotten from me, my oldest beagle. Aw. Yeah, that's my Louie. My Louie's starting to show his age. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, they have to stick together, Donna. That's what they do when they get older. Hey, Raccoon, how are you? Thank you for coming, sweetie. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well in here. You're not getting anything from me. Like, no, the store's closed. There's no more sale items for you. There never was. What you have is what you have. And whatever I bring to the table this time moving forward, it's nothing that is a big fucking deal to make a fucking mockery out of somebody on. So there is Buffweed, okay, that I've been following for a little while now. And he calls you like the V people. Well, the V people to me just stay together and they're in the video gaming and like all this shit and coming up with these funny AI things and whatnot. Okay, that's not my choice of friends to hang around. So or like watch or anything because I'm not into that. Okay, we all know what I like. So there's a certain mentality with that comes with that crowd, and it's about bullying. It's about winning. It's about becoming something that you really realistically are not. So they find platforms online to become like these famous creators because they know how to win up on somebody, mock somebody, bully somebody, and go real life on somebody and sell and buy information from somebody, So those people end up getting into trouble when they get a little older, okay? Or at their age, because half of these people are like in their like 20s and 30s. So if you ever go out and get a job, or if you have a job, that's great. I mean, good for you. Like finally, you're doing something, not living in your parents' basement or your grandma's attic. I mean, like that's kind of creepy in itself. But it's going to be hard in the future for any of those people to get jobs because they look at every place that you go. They will look at your social media. And they will see, even if your name, even if your IP address is different, whatever, they will know who you are. They will know who you are. And that's on you, boo. So I just sit here and I fold my hands and cross my arms and, cross my legs. And I sit here like a lady, a grown one, in fact. I sit here and I'm just like clapping. Because, yeah, clap off me. I make fun of that, whatever. In the future, your future doesn't look so good because you're on here, playing your little stupid games with people. And you think it's really going to make you look fantastic. You want a crowd to be out here. Good. This is your off time. Good. Grand. Great. Fantastic. But seriously, like, no chance. Are you ever going to look good on a fucking resume from now on if you're pulling this shit? Okay? Because they will look up you on social media. Okay, and they have ways of getting around IP addresses and, like, oh my God, I'm never going to be found because I have a different screen name. Okay. Doesn't take a genius. They have researchers. They have research departments to do that. That's why it's called HQ headquarters. hmm Thank you, Donna. I was just a plain Jane yesterday. T-shirt, hoodie, because it was cold. I should have worn a jacket with that. Leggings and my sneakers. And I normally wear my hat, but I didn't, I was just chilling. It was a chill day yesterday and last night, and it's gonna be a chill day today. And maybe later, I'll be going to a show with a friend of mine. But that I can't videotape because it's gonna be live music. And they don't want you to play, you get copy struck. Even though you have rights and all that, but they have rights too. But yeah, guys, keep playing your little silly little games, okay? Because when you get older and you look for a job, you're not going to most likely get one, and it's either going to be in a gas station or, some other place, like Burger King or some shit, because no fucking corporate job, okay? Or, fucking job that with benefits is going to fucking want you to work for them, Oh, I know how to work the computer, the keyboard. No. What are your skills? Do you have skills? Hey, GLM, good to see you. Love you, girl. Hope you've been doing good. I missed you. I saw you in Granny Fanny's. I think it was like this week sometime. Yeah. That's a hell of a thing that's going on over there. Oh my God. So you see, GLM knows me. Your dirty hooker knows me. All these other people know me before I came into this community. Okay, so they know that I am from the drama community. So they know that I can do and air crime shows and crime talk and the mob stories. So they know I've been doing that for a while. Okay, I wasn't just doing it because Carrie was doing it. No, I don't do that. I don't copycat people. In fact, I asked Carrie to come up here or I would go on with her to co-host with her against the case, that I can help her. And, I didn't want to step on any toes. I was just like, I have some information I can tell you and, and you can go from there and places you can get it from. But nope. And that would have been great, like I thought that she was doing good, but well, I don't know. I just don't know. After degrading and turning on people in the community, I don't think that I want to do that anymore. No, I have better taste than that. That's just plain trash. Those people are plain trash. Okay, they're going to be trash. They're going to talk trash. And they're not going to let go because they're hurt too. But you know what? Maybe what you should have done, guys, is taken a breather instead of going into other platforms like Unicorn fucking twat face. Okay, going over there or any other place and saying, well, I just don't get along and I hate that guy. Blah 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 blah. Maybe you should stop, unplug, not come online for a week, and not be so hateful when you come back in and say, you know what? It's not working out as friends, so that's it. I'm sorry, that's understandable. That I can tolerate. But the hurt, the name calling of Hussey the other day, calling him a snake? Are you kidding me? After all what that man has done for you? He's helped you out of a bind. You cry? These people go, oh my God, my feelings. Whoa. No. You do better. Do better. What is wrong with you people? Seriously, I don't get it. GLM, why aren't you blue? Oh, you know what? I have to fix that. I'll fix that, GLM. When I get on YouTube later and edit and whatnot. I had a mod in here. Well, I had two mods in here that I thought that were, like good enough mod worthy. And they probably were like, nah, I don't want it to be that. Nah, I don't want it to be here. No, I don't want this one to be a mod, because there were several people that, like, I look back and I'm like, you're not blue. And you were blue. I don't get that. It's not right. So don't do that. Don't come in here. Don't be a mod and like take wrenches away. Like, that's not nice. We don't do that. Yeah. And I had two that were managing mods. One I demodded myself. And the other one, I was like, I didn't even tell her that she was a managing mod, because I kind of felt in the end, something was going on. Yeah. That's me. That's what I feel. That's what I know. That's what I do. It's a mother's instinct. Get over it. Dennis! My God. Dennis, how you feeling? How you feeling, my friend? Did you you and the floor have a good time last night? That was a really cool show. You're doing good. I love going on your channel. I mean, on your panel and on your shows. And I haven't seen Hooligans in a long time, and that was really cool. I like Backtrack Hooligans. He's cool. Thank you for coming, man. So yeah, I mean, guys have to learn to get out and do something. Fallon isn't smart. Fallon, why do you fantasize about incest so much? I'm not surprised, though. You simp with Chris Watts. Oh, you like my picture? You had to take my picture? Aw, well, you know what? Let me tell you something here, okay? Fallon isn't so smart. Aw, well, again, I don't fantasize about incest, okay? Because I'm not the one who sleeps with my own mother, okay? Or my father. So, why don't you take your little comment and burn in hell, okay? Because that's exactly where you belong, okay? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, just go out, have fun, live your life, because life is too short. And you have people like that come in here and are like, I'm so cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you really are cool. I've heard Discord is nothing but drama anyway. Yeah, Discord's a piece of shit, like platform. In my eyes, you know what? I had Discord in the very beginning, and I was like, no, I'm done. I mean, yeah, it's fun for watching movies and stuff, but like, I find Facebook Messenger much better, to watch movies on and communicate on and whatnot. And also, there is a thing, and I want to talk about that too. Okay, communication is the key to any friendship, okay, and relationship. Period. Family, boyfriend, girlfriend, anything, jobs, friends, just strangers. I mean, your daily life. It is. But if you can't communicate with a friend, okay, and a friend is calling you and or texting you and saying, hey, I need to tell you something. I want to talk to you about something, and you're not getting back to that person. I mean, yeah, you could be busy, but why don't you, instead of being a fake friend, say, hey, this isn't working out with us, so I'm going to walk away, instead of saying, well, they lie. They're liars, and they do this, and they look like that, and blah, 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 blah. No. That's unacceptable in my book and in many people's books. Is this acceptable behavior? Like if your friend, if you're friends with somebody and they're like, you get either, what, it's really not working out, and I'm sorry I didn't get back to you, but I was thinking about, what was going on between us, and it's really not working out. So I choose to just like walk away, or is this acceptable? I'm going to ignore you for X amount of days or times, and I'm not going to get back to you, and I'm just going to run my mouth, and then not say anything, but like run into another platform on social media and just like degrade you. Is that acceptable? Which one is it? Because like I'm confused, because I think the first example was adulting, and the second example is being a stupid little child that didn't get their way and feel the need to like be accepted in platforms and places where they really don't have the balls to be in or handle or can handle. Now, if I know that I can't handle a platform, a certain area of sector of the YouTube streets, damn right I'm not going to go over there. No way. Because all I heard in the relationship that I had, okay, all I heard, hold on a second, please. Hold on, please. Okay, hold on just 1 second. All I know. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah. Well, I figured. I'm reading a text. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. Hold on a second. Right? Laugh out loud. if you just don't belong in a place, then don't go. Okay, if it feels uncomfortable for you, then don't go. And that's what people are jealous of, in those sectors. They're like, oh well, they belong in that place. They're good everywhere else. Why can't they belong with me? With me, my little video gaming and my little like cartoon avatars, that float around and I don't know. I do not know. Wait a second. She sniffed. She didn't blow. And the mess does what burns. What do you, when you snort? You spill powder, sniffed and burned. It came off. I think not. Yeah. You want to hear it again? Because and I'm not going to be playing this like all the time. Like how Val 420 has like that, like that groovy tune of me up, and my words. Well, what's funny is like they all get butthurt when I play this, so whatever. Oh, it burns. Listen to it again.
I just got powder on my thing. God damn it. I'm so stuffed up. Let me take, I don't want to, I'm not like Anja. I don't want to do it on screen. Hold on. Oh, it burns.
Okay, is that what you mean? Because Cooter Punch, apparently she does have bad allergies. So she has to rub baby powder on her feet and hands for her MS. I don't know. I think that's kind of ironic that happened. But I don't know anything because I'm so stupid. And that was sent to me and created by one of my coworkers. So, yeah. I just think why would you lower your face? If you're blowing, it doesn't sound like you're blowing out of your mouth. If you're blowing the baby powder that's spilled on your keyboard out, it sounded like she was sniffing. So why would you be sniffing baby powder either? Is it for the laxative? Is it to make you shit? I don't know. I don't know. And plus, baby powder is bad for you. I don't know. So, I just think it's funny how that happens and it's like, oh, okay, whatever. And then you sniff your nasal spray because you have allergies. And you don't want to be like Anja who sniffs, outlet things. And that stuff has, drugs in it too. So, the Afrins and whatnot. Yeah. So, I don't know. Do not know. Exactly, my friend. I have family members that I don't agree with, but I am not going to turn my back on them. I'm still going to talk to them and love them. Exactly, Donna, right? Because that's communication. And I'm not here to be the teacher of communication, blah, 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 blah. All that bullshit. No. Okay? No. Nope. You, Fallon. Yeah, Fallon, it's childish. Yeah, it is. Everything they're doing is childish. And, I'm glad and grateful that my kids are not like any of them. I raised my kids not to be like that. Be different. Number one, they have jobs and they go to school. They go to college. Well, my son starts college, in September. So the funny thing is that, but he has a job. And my daughter, she's had a job for a while. He just got a job and he is driving. And my daughter, and my daughter's in criminal justice and also wants to be a hairstylist too. So do better. No. You're not ending up on the internet at the age of whatever and, not working and staying at home in your room playing video games and VRing and all this other shit. No, no, thank you. No, thank you. When we run out of milk or eggs or anything, my kids go and pick it up. Whoever is the last to drink a drop of milk or the last to drink that soda or whatever, you bet your bottom dollar they're getting in their car and they're going and picking up another one. Sometimes my daughter comes home with groceries after work and cooks herself dinner and cooks and leaves leftovers for her brother and I. You want to tell me what a bad person I am? You want to tell me that I'm stupid and I'm into this and I'm no. Hey, Rains of Fire, how are you? I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling better, girl. We've been praying for you. Donna has been really worried about you and praying for you, and we hope you're doing well. And Penguin Girl as well. Everybody. So, I'm just this doesn't make any sense, guys. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And I really believe my work checks are no, your work. Okay. Let me tell you one thing. Okay, Penguin. If you work for a corporation, hey Sandy, how are you? Good to see you. If you work for a corporation, most likely they will run a full ass background check. Absolutely. And they'll even pop in a drug test for you as well. You know, and they're not really, nowadays it's like they're not really looking for weed because everybody smokes weed and eats edibles and shit, but they are looking for other things. And if you happen to get weed from a different place, like a street weed or something, and it's laced with something, you can get in trouble that way too. So, these people are dense and, probably getting street weed or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. But yeah, they will run a full background check. If you work for Target or Walmart or any of those corporations, you're guaranteed you're going to have a full background check, and they're going to check your social media. Most places that I've worked, well, this was before social media came on, they were like, please we have a reputation here. And if you disobey that reputation and we find out that, we're being, our company name is being used in any fashion, way, or anything, we're liable to remove you from work and, see in court for slandering us, defaming our name. And then when I worked for a company that had social media, they were like, you can have a Facebook page, you can have an Instagram page, you can have a YouTube channel, you can have all these things, but if you don't present yourself well on social media, and one of our team members or one of our clients come by your page and they recognize you or anything, and they come to us and say that you are acting inappropriate online, yeah. Yep. We'll see you in court and we'll fire you on the spot. No fucking back pay, nothing. Goodbye. You're done. So that's how it works. That's how it works. And most of these people don't even they probably know that. And they're like, well, I can get away with it because I'm not using my real name and blah, 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 blah. I'm glad you're not in pain either, Reigns of Fire. Pain-free. Just heal, rest, and recuperate. My God, I'm backed up in chat. All right. Remember, please, if you see anything, like Watts or, like me with my anything, just block them. Okay. No, don't even block them. Just ban them. Ban them. You have that power. Blaze is hanging out with Unicorn. Oh, be right back. Okay. No problem. Ellen, you do end up watching her live after all. Oh, did you watch her live after all? Who's live? Who's live? I'm like backed up in chat here. Blaze, birds of a feather flock together. Yes, I saw Hussy. Thank you. Thank you. Aw, playing with baby dolls. Oh, they're such cute little babies. Talk about immature. Why the hell would you fucking? COVID's is here. COVID's. I will definitely drop the link. Sorry, I'm catching up. All right, hold on. COVID's. I'm sorry, I did not see you. I am backed up on the chat. Hold on. If I guessed. And COVID's and anybody can come up. It's fine. Just one person talk at a time, please. We don't like to over talk here because people get angry. All right. Okay. Okay. Link is dropped. That's for COVID. It's anybody that wants to come up. Hussy, anyone. You guys are more than welcome to come up here. But yeah. Yep. I'm telling you one thing. You are not going to make me look like shit in any way, shape, or fashion, because that can't be done. It already was tried. If I'm skipping over if I don't see your comment, please do not hate me. I just have so many people in chat right now. I can barely catch up. COVID, I dropped the link. COVID, I dropped the link. All right. You probably gave up and was like, fuck this shit. I'm not waiting for you to fucking drop the link for another 5 hours. COVID, I'm sorry. The link is dropped. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that was me. I was like, look, another Fallon. I'm going to ban her. No, that was the link. The link is dropped. And don't think I'm going to use so-and-so's name to come up there and, pretend that you guys are such idiots, really. Really are. But yeah. Hussy, if you want to come up, anyone wants to come up, you can. Hold on. Alrighty, here's the link again. Raccoon, anyone? Dennis. But yeah. And the one thing, I told me we're a little behind in the chat. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate you. Thanks. COVID, the link is pinned. Blaze is live. Oh, good. Good. What's she going to do? Watch old videos or watch, snipe videos of people? Okay. No problem. Here, you know what? I'll give you something that you guys can snipe. How about this? Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just go back. I'll give you something that you can snipe. Easy peasy. How about that? How about I give you... Hold on. Which one's good? let's look for a video for them to snipe. Because they're just probably waiting there, like, frothing out their mouth. I wonder what's going on. Right. How about I give you... God, I can't find a video for them to snipe. What will I do? I love you, yours, and Hussey's channels. Thank you. Thank you. And you know what? Let me just tell you something, okay? I think that we're all grown up enough to know that, because I kept hearing this from other people. Blaze isn't live now. I believe she was speaking of when she did. Oh, well, I didn't get to see her, and I don't want to see her live. Okay, she can go live and talk all she wants. But, fact of the matter is, what's funny? Hey, Danny Joe, how are you? Good to see you. I'm struggling with life right now. I'll be sitting back, quietly watching, but wanted to say hello. Hi to chat. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Just, you do you. You do you. I mean, I'm sure that there's plenty of other people you can snipe and watch and, and complain about not being friends with and crying to them too and, being brokenhearted. Like what happened with Mistress, you were crying. You were crying about like not being friends anymore. And then I tried to help you out by having her come up on panel and working it out with you guys. Yes. Big prayers, Danny. So, like all this stuff, right? And then you cried, I really, I was friends with her and all this stuff. And then she turned on me and read my text messages. And like, I was there for you. I helped you out. We all helped you out. And then like, I don't know why, like Hussey is like, Carrie, people are saying that like, I'm trying to take Carrie's place, over at Hussey's, all this stuff. Like, girl, pipe down on the fucking weed smoking, number one. Okay, because that'll definitely make you a little, emotional. You smoke way too much. And number two, just stop. I mean, it's like, stop. People were there for you. I don't understand. People were there for you. We were there for you. We helped you out. And then you just like decided to take us all over. And what, to leave and go into a community that is full of hate? Are you scared that they're going to go real life on you? Are you scared about that? Because let me tell you something. They'll go real life on you right now and you wouldn't even know it. Your stuff is probably in that website, on that website. Seriously, your stuff is probably on that website already. And you don't even know about it. You're welcome, Danny. Rains of Fire. Carrie seems pretty much checked out at this point already. Yeah, I you know what? Like, I don't have anything bad to say about these people. I'm just discussing what poor communication and poor friendships that they have shared out here with us and how they disrespected us at the end, because it's not right. It's not right how she, she didn't even, try and she just like went after Hussey full blown. You're a snake. I know you're live. She couldn't save that for like after you got off live. She shouldn't have said it in the first place. And I'm not coming in between, their relationship or anything. I'm just stating, like, this is poor taste. So he actually, Hussey, she did you a very big favor, sadly. Very big favor. Just like Blaze did me a big favor in the end as well. That was it. It was over. And I think, to be honest with you, if it was over in the very beginning, not the very beginning, but like for a while, then that's on them, because they could have came to you, like Blaze could have came to me like an adult and said, hey, you know what? It's not working out. I'm going through stuff. I see you're going through stuff right now too, because I was. And end it and that be the end of it. And yes, it'll hurt, and it still does a little. But I'm learning to deal with it. I'm learning to get over it. Because you really weren't a friend in real life anyway. Like, yeah, we spoke on the phone. But yeah, and you say, oh, well, I have emails and texts and all this. Good. So do I. I left it alone. I don't share shit out here. Have I done that in the past? Yes, I have. You're damn right I have. Did I own up to that? Yes, I have. There's a whole bunch of people that you don't know that I used to hang around that can tell you that. And oh my God, now we're going to go and then peek in and see where she hung out because, like, we want the dilly on that. Have at it. Guaranteed, I'll be told that you're asking questions about me. Well, I'll know. I'll know, and that's fine. Ask away. Ask away. You already went after one creator and asked them a whole bunch of questions about me. Positive about that. And that one creator has she made herself look like a piece of shit in the public eye out here in the end. And she still looks like shit. Oh yeah. GLM, Ladybug, COVID, and many other people can tell you that. Okay? Yeah. It's fucking unbelievable. But yeah. I mean, I just don't get it. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you so much, Donna. Danny, sorry. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate you. Raccoon, if you want to come up, the link is pinned. You're more than welcome. Everybody and anyone is more than welcome to come up. You know, it's an open panel right now. The link is in there. And you know, and I will decide who comes up on my panel as I can, and I will decide who to ban from my channel if I wish to. So there you go. You know, I mean, that's what we do here. You know, I'm busy doing some homework. Okay, no problem. Alrighty then. Enjoy your homework. Yeah. But yeah. Telling you right now, it's just not even worth it. Oh, I know that, Bobby Ann. I know that, Bobby Ann. I'm reading comments on another platform too. See, I'm not only live on this platform, but I'm live on other platforms as well. So, you know. I'm trying to find what happens to the other live. Is that yesterday? Huh. I don't know where that is. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah. Oops, why is that not working? All right, let's see. Okay. So, last night, I'll share it again for people that haven't seen it. Okay. Hold on. One thing, okay, and I love talking about, you know, these things because if you know how to, and yes, I know I look fat and, you know, like my eyelashes hanging and whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. I don't care. You know, I had a good time. I had a good time. And that's all that matters. And I love talking about it. I have no makeup on. Just chilling. Okay, let's go back here. Okay. No, pause. Damn it. I wanted to show you. All right, this is called. God dang nugget. Why do you do that? Come on, go back. All right. I'm so bad at this shit. Okay, go away. All right, this is called
because like I said, like I don't know that other, I don't even know who that guy is, but I saw some about Blaze and you guys got into an argument at some point. It started somewhere. Like what happened? You guys were on a panel and you guys just
No, we weren't on a
disagreed
panel.
on
It just they come in here and trolling me. The last person that said something to me, hey Storm, how are you, sweetie? Said to me, so how does it feel to I want to know how Chris Watts for the top. It's like, what the hell? And now proceed. Person of reason, you know, you've had people up on your chat on your panel to sort things out, things like that. Right. And that's what I admire about you because you can do, you know, you can do it real.
The one.
Sorry about that.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
Yeah, you mean
Don't want to give them a, is that when why would you do that to someone? And I didn't do it.
he's
in. Is that she was comparing it, then she used.
goes on in there. Knock my ass off. Their name is a bottom in jail. Yeah.
No,
I find
who's
it funny because this motherfucker.
Let's see. I think that's pretty much done. Let me check something. Y'all be patient. Be patient, everybody. Hold on. Hold on. I think that's pretty much what we got so far. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna end it here. Beacon KB per BB Vanilla. Consent is key.